I
Oh, do
talk to my
you?
plants. I make videos around my plants.
And do you
They
play the
grow up.
videos for your plants?
Of course, they grow up. They're astute, mature plants.
You play I bet you play the banjo for them too, don't you?
Yes, I do. Welcome to the House of Zoe. My name is William. I hope everyone is doing well. Hello, hello to anyone who watches this in the future. I absolutely thank you. It has been nothing but craziness here in the House of Sewing. How are you doing, Twinny McTwin from the Twin Planets?
Oh, that's 3 already. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We had a softball game today. It's Monday. I had the Monday blues this morning, but now I'm happy. So let's do this.
Mondays. Where do you think that came from? Because it's a weird truth.
The Monday blues?
Hey,
Well, I mean, you have to go
Terry.
back to work. Like, who wants to go back to work?
I sit in my car and cry every
See?
Monday.
That's your Monday blues.
I'm here again.
Yes. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? I know. Wasn't that coat just amazing? Absolutely. I liked it.
Hello, Sydney. Hello, hello. Dre, hello, hello. How's it going,
Hi.
everybody? I'm setting up still. You know what's really funny? I have a weird impromptu fabric haul. It's just stuff I've been finding around my house.
That's amazing. Um, like within the room or just anywhere around your house that you've hidden
Yes,
it?
yes.
Okay. Oh,
I
is
have
it
fabric.
cotton or is it tweed?
No, it's actual like cotton fabric.
Okay.
I'm looking for a more quilt appropriate fabric. Is no one's
I like
favorite
that
this
idea.
week.
I like that idea.
Monday isn't anyone's. Hey, Katie. Hello, hello. No one says my favorite day is Monday. No one does.
No. Hi, Katie.
Yay.
Yo, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, I definitely. I am definitely. Whoops. Whoops. I'm definitely not a Monday person.
Oh,
Absolutely, absolutely. It's funny. I found fabric from I want to say 2 or 3 years ago.
okay.
It's probably longer. It's from when I made my first cavalry coat. Basically, I made a navy blue. I made a navy blue trench, but I completely covered it with a cape because I've been watching Sherlock Holmes for a while,
No
and
way.
it was beautiful.
I bet. I'll have to
And
go back and see what it looks like.
I completely lined the coat with cowboy fabric it's a horse fabric that I got at Hobby Lobby a while ago.
Mhm.
And it was worth being prayed over for the fabric.
Yes. Oh,
I'll take it. I'll
that's
take it.
funny how they do that to you. That is.
To be fair, my patches literally say, I'm on the other side. Pray for me.
So you're already just giving them the impromptu, "Hey, come on up. I'm ready for you."
I found a whole store. Well, it happened twice, but the second time I saw it coming, the second time I was like, okay, I know what they're doing. Because it's also eerie when you're standing there and people start gathering in a circle.
You don't hear it over the announcements? "Everyone please gather in the sewing area in
No,
the
they got
fabric
walkie talkie.
section."
Now that's a modern era. They're hitting each other up on Twitter like that
"We
vest
have
guy's
another
back.
one.
That vest guy is back. Let's see, like a
Oh, he's
box
here to buy
opening,
more
but
fabric and he needs to be loved on."
hello, Judy. Hello, hello.
Oh, hi, Judy. How are you doing today?
And if anyone wants to join, by all means,
Yeah.
please let me know. That's why I put open to all on there.
Yeah, anyone's welcome to come on and hang out with us. And you don't have to put your screen on either. You can just be talking to us. So, you don't have to be put all together. That would be amazing. So, anyone.
All right. So, all right, I got everything on perfect. We've
There you
all
go.
seen this fabric, my king's fabric. And
Yes.
now that I know how much I need for a quilt, I'm like, oh, that's a well, I know, I'm sorry, for a block. I'm like, oh, that's a perfect amount. Let's see, we've all seen the pineapples, but I still have a decent amount of the pineapple fabric, and they both will be incorporated into my quilts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So
you have definitely a lot.
I have a
Yes.
ton. And I keep on forgetting about this. Hey,
Hi,
Nancy.
Nancy.
Hello, hello. I've had this for a while. And there's another farm print in here some way because I have a problem with farm prints. I don't know why, but this made me laugh.
Oh,
So I have this is probably 4 yards of
yes.
roosters.
You need to make an egg apron with it and give it
Oh,
to your favorite North Carolinian.
this is going to be quilted. That's going to be blocked.
Yeah, I get it. It's going to be amazing.
Yay. Hello, everybody. Great to see everybody.
Yes, thank you, Nancy. Don't forget to give the
Hey.
thumbs up. Get the
Hello,
word out,
hello.
y'all.
And you know what? I try not to let Monday step on me too much. But we were talking about earlier, Mondays aren't the greatest day, and it is because we all have to go back to work.
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
Make a chicken coat and go buy eggs.
I don't even want to talk about the price of eggs. They have gone up in North Carolina now.
See, no, you see my face? They've been high here, so they've always been just
Yeah, but I'm only
outrageously
at
high here.
$8 for 18.
Make a chicken coat. I like that. I like
Yeah, that's
that.
good. Chickens. Dre, I incubate chickens, so I cannot wait. That is coming up in less than a month. I'm so excited.
So I purchased this fabric a while ago, and it was never what I thought it was. I just bought it because it had pineapples on it. So
Okay.
we know what era it is, but this is totally given tablecloth. This is the side. Hold on. It's got a
Okay.
horn o' plenty on this side.
Yes.
Hold on, is that the right side? Whatever side it is. There we go. That's better. But then the middle is all pineapples.
It's okay. Hey, you almost have a border right there for your quilt.
See, this is why we do this. This is why we do this.
As if you wanted that kind of border. I don't know.
Keep coming with the suggestions, coach.
It's only a suggestion. I
In
don't
my
know.
rookie year, I'm just shooting 3-pointers.
Yeah,
That's
but
all. So I keep making them. That's all.
what is that, 4 yards?
Oh, definitely, because there's a ton of fabric here. Oh man,
Yes.
that's way more than I thought it was.
Can you imagine you could fussy cut those pineapples and put them right in the middle of a block? Mm. Just make sure
Fussy
you put them the right
cut.
way.
Fussy cut. That sounds like when I started giving myself haircuts. Work in school and then you work in a school. I used to double cry.
And I
Oh,
forgot my lanyard this morning, Terry, so I had to wait on somebody to let me in. Mm,
thank you,
crazy.
Terry, for helping Debbie. Yay, we love help.
Yes, helping is great.
Kaleidoscope squares, cornucopia.
Kaleidoscope. Oh, that's something new you'll like. You'll like a kaleidoscope.
Oh, I
I'll
loved the
talk about that
kaleidoscope
later.
when I was a kid.
Mhm.
And if anyone remembers my second attempt at my chap era, I still have a ton of this. I have a good amount of this cow print.
With how I am, I'm surprised I haven't gone back and looked at the chap era.
Oh, and I forgot I had this. I have a ton of the fairy fabric. So be prepared to see this in a quilt coming to a quilt near you. Because I lined this with an apron I made, but of course,
Mhm.
it probably bought 4 yards. So I have a ton of this.
This is an amazing fabric haul. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble.
You don't get Amber alerts or missing adult alerts.
I
I just
do, but my phone stays silent.
I own 100 iPhones. That's why my my room just exploded.
Right. Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
I got it too. I
yeah. That's amazing, Judy, that you're making kaleidoscope squares. I can't hear you.
I'm giving my son a speech.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no. Here we go. Hi, Ollie.
Hey, Alibaba.
Oh, no, what's Wednesday? We're supposed to be in tornado warnings all day. Yeah. So we just need to be unaware. So yeah, it's Wednesday. We're supposed to have thunderstorms and tornado warnings. But
We get
oh,
Amber alerts for everything, and there's an 81-year-old man missing in my area somewhere.
oh, so it's a
And
silver
so,
alert. Yeah.
and and we have like 40 to 50-mile-an-hour winds right now. That came out of nowhere because it was a calm, beautiful day. And I went outside, I was like, what is this? I'm like flying around.
Oh,
Well,
you're
let's
going
be
back to
real.
the land of Oz.
Well, I'm a bit more solid than I used to be, so I stick to the ground.
Not with that jacket.
I'm
You
not
might fly
floating to
away.
Oz. With this dad bod, I'm not floating to Oz. Let me tell you, they're gonna have to drag me to
Oh,
Oz. But yeah, we get alerts for everything. And so you'll be sitting here and it'll randomly get that the old school emergency bleep.
mm-hmm.
Might be a tornado. We do no. They tell us in a very well, I'm glad the game's over. We had to stop that. That was terrible.
Oh, if we had a tornado warning, I would let you guys know and I'd be hopping off.
Yay, hello everybody. Hello.
Yes.
I am way behind on the chat.
Oh, it's okay. Take your time.
I had fun digging through my material and I know there's more in here. I
Mm-hmm.
know there's a ton more. Let me make sure I have decent socks on. Of course, I'm wearing a black and a white sock. I dress in the dark and like this.
Who wears matching socks? Come on. I don't. Only if I'm like around people that I, like if I'm going out.
I have a
But
giant,
I'm home.
I mean, it's probably like 8 feet long. I don't know if it's antique, but it's old
Yeah.
cabinet that my TV sits on. So my sock drawer is deep. So I
I have
literally
no
just
idea what
pull
the fire
socks out
is
like,
talking about.
what's that?
Oh, I use a clothes hamper and I just throw everything in there, and the girls just have to figure it out.
How close are the fires?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
We had crazy winds and rains this afternoon. Glad I had my trees trimmed last year.
Do you still have fires in California?
Not anywhere close. I guarantee if I looked
Okay.
one up, I could probably find one.
Because I don't think there's any in North Carolina.
When I get a missing vulnerable done, I always check to see if it's me. That's what I was telling my son. That's what I was
Scary.
telling my son was like, hey, skits, hello. My son was like, oh, it interrupted my song. I said, look, when I'm 81 and I'm wandering around, I want people to care. So you hit that button. Let them know you care because you heard
We're
it.
gonna, we're gonna give you a necklace, and you just have to hit it. I'm like, we're just gonna hit it.
Hey,
Hi,
Skits,
Skits.
great to see you. Great to see you.
Yes,
Every time I see a Tesla now, I think of you. And I live in the land of Teslas.
that's very often then.
Well, I almost got hit again by someone in the same color of the car that Skits drives. So I was like, wild socks all in one drawer, pulled two out. Absolutely. I don't care
Mhm.
if I get an Argyle and a knee high. I'm going. I'm going. Yep.
Yeah.
And I
They
wear
have to
boots.
feel the same. They have to
Nope.
feel the same.
Nope. I don't, if I get a half calf and a tube, I'm
Oh, no.
gone. I'm
No.
gone.
No. You have fun with that. Absolutely not. No,
South
I didn't know
Carolina
there was a
had
fire in South Carolina. Like, eh.
that is check. Special weather updates. Thank you,
Thanks,
Alibaba.
Ollie.
No, I'm not. When it comes to socks, if you see my socks, we're dating, or you saw me like walk around here on YouTube. No one cared. No one's looking at my socks like that.
Oh,
I'll wear a dress sock with a tube.
Ollie, I'll look that up. I'll look that up.
I
Thank
keep
you.
I keep clean cloths in a hamper as well in extra storage.
Yeah.
I saw one of those Teslas parked. I'm sorry, it's a stupid. You know what? But I drive a Ford Flex, and people talk trash about those. But I know for a fact you can get like 9 touch and sews in the back. I know for a fact.
Well, okay. I think that you could squeeze in 10 if you really tried.
People thought I was. There's a restaurant by this one. I used to buy a bunch of sewing machines in Ventura, and there's these really fancy restaurants, but they're downtown. It's all thrift stores. So you're
Mhm.
walking by with the stuff you buy, but when people are eating at fancy restaurants, it's the weirdest mix. I'm sure they thought I was crazy. My mom refused to use her necklaces. She would lay it down, and I think she's fallen and notified us. My grandmother was like that.
My dad accidentally slept with one day, and the ambulance came because it kept going off and that he was out like a light. So,
My
yeah, we
socks
got
have
the
to
call.
match. If style, if not color, a thick sock and I'll wear a wool with a dress
You
sock.
can't.
Yeah,
No,
I'll wear a
no, it's against
thickie with a
there's
thin
rules. There are rules.
long
There's no
socks.
rules for
You're
pizza.
very
There's rules for socks.
I dress like that as well. That's one thing my son thinks it's so embarrassing. I have to go find them now, but I wear tube socks.
Yeah.
I wear long old dad socks. The other day,
Go with your dad bod. Got it.
influenced my parents, called the cops and casually blamed. You know that my grandmother had dementia. That's why. Hey Ed,
Mm.
how's it going? That's how she ended up living with me. It looks like a shipping container. Ford Flex is my card. I live in tube socks. And he shamed my son shamed me the other day because I wear really long shorts and I pull my socks up, and
Yeah.
and he wears shorts like it's 1975. And I just told him, like, you'll never see the top of my thigh. Sorry.
Son will never see the top of your thighs. Ever nothing.
You know, that's pretty standard procedure around here. Like when someone goes missing, you have to alert the authorities.
Mhm.
Neighbor has a Tesla truck, ugliest thing ever. I see those everywhere. I see those everywhere here. Sewing
Mhm.
machine. When I used to go to Hey Kilroy, I don't
Hey,
feel comfortable
Kilroy.
unless my socks are like almost above my knee.
Mhm.
Ventura, downtown Ventura in Ventura, California. I don't think it's like this anymore because a lot of the stores have changed, but every other store was a thrift store. So I would go to Ventura and I had this special route. Hey Mona, hello, hello. I had this special route that I would go where I found this one rando Goodwill, all these thrift stores, and then I would go to the main boulevard. And I
Mhm.
purchased probably 200 sewing machines in the matter of 2 or 3 years from Ventura, California. Over.
Hi, Mona. How are you doing?
Yay! They were giving them away. They were selling them like $5. All my
Yeah.
black singers, I
Fine.
paid like $15 to $20 for.
That's amazing.
That's why I
Why
refuse when
not?
someone's like, "I want $90 for it." I'm like, "I want what you're smoking because I'm not going to pay that." a Ford Flex, a Nissan Cube, pull up in a light, call each other squares. My neighbor, my neighbor has one
Oh,
of those. What are the ones that they call toasters? The Scion, and he has a before
I
and
haven't seen
after.
Simon in forever.
And on his car, it has a before and after, and he has a toaster is the before and after is the Scion on his sticker.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
word.
Well, they're
Mm,
older, so they've kept it in pristine condition.
yeah, I bet, and it probably only has 15,000 miles on it.
If that. Back and forth to wherever they go, you know. Saw a guy jogging in his super short yellow nylon shorts. Thank you, Katie. I don't like how they're bringing that back. It's a younger generation too. They have no shame. Yay! Hello, everybody. I'm trying to catch up. Hello, hello, everybody. Let me. I'm way behind.
Hi,
Might be
Linda.
like,
How are you doing? Welcome in.
hey, Linda. Okay, sometimes Nancy, when I'm feeling really froggy, like I
Mm.
was in Vegas last year and I was wearing my cowboy boots with my shorts because I forgot to bring my short my flats. And I there was this other guy who walked up to me. He's like, I love your combo. I looked at him. He had shorts and cowboy boots, and I was like, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I wasn't alone.
Oh, I have no comment. I can't.
I wasn't alone. And I had my socks all the way up to my knee with my
Hi, Ed. Oh,
I didn't pack right that trip for Vegas. I did not pack right that trip.
no,
I
apparently
forgot
not.
my shoes. Because I
Oh,
do, like, contrary to popular belief, I do own shoes. I just don't wear them. What am I naming Black Pumpkin? What's wrong with the shorts and cowboy boot combo?
no. I think you look so that's just dorky looking to me. I
That's
don't
how I
know. It's
ride
just
my jet ski on the Chattahoochee with my cowboy jersey on, with my boots. I don't even need a board. I'm just
you
riding
don't.
my cowboy.
You know. Your shoes are so big they are the board. But it's
My
just
dad
like,
had foot problems from water trenches in war, and he had to only wear white socks. If you were going out for dinner, he would put white socks with black socks on top of them.
mm,
I did that when I lived in Oregon just because I was perpetually cold.
mm.
I have this weird thing though where I live in socks, and my son tries to shame me because I like I'll sleep in socks, and he told me that's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy.
I feel like that my whole life though. I cannot sleep without socks on, even during
Mm.
the summer when it's 115 outside.
Oh, oh, that's a little much. But then, I mean, if you're used to being in that room and you always wear socks for protection for your feet, maybe shoes too.
It didn't help me the other night, but it was the first time in like 5 or 6 years I've stepped on a pin.
Mm.
Oh, I still have more material.
Daisy Dukes are coming back too. Well,
Oh,
that ain't happening over here. So,
I don't think they'll fit on my dad bod, so you don't have to worry about me wearing Daisy too. Are you kidding me?
oh,
I won't even wear bicycle shorts with basketball shorts on top. It just feels weird. I was
oh
never a
no.
spandex fan. That's why you'll never see me in leggings, twin, trying to get me to do the Milli Vanilli.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh,
You won't catch
mm,
me in Daisy Dukes. Too old for that much skin.
no. When I think of Daisy Dukes, I think of Chris Farley, Saturday Night Live. Like, it's just I could just see his skit right now.
There is no way. Are you kidding me? I wear long sleeve when the sun's out. I would never show that much. I'm I'm mad that the kids are bringing back the 1970s shorts.
So are you saying your legs aren't just they're not pretty enough to be out and about?
We'll never know. We'll never know. I haven't seen that. Are you kidding me? My legs are literally a completely different shade than the rest of my body. A literal completely different shade.
Hmm.
Oh. And you know what? Good for them. Good for the youth. Show it off for as long as you have. Man,
Oh,
If I had my time machine, I would go back to my 20-something-year-old and be like, enjoy this body for as long as you have it, kid. Because this is your future. lots of hockey jerseys. Lots of hockey jerseys in your future. Oh, I do not like wearing long socks. I'm barefoot as much as I can. I'm more like that. Like if I'm out in the country, I'll take my shoes off. Dude, what was I like? Aw. I never liked biker shorts. Thank you, Mona. You will never catch me wearing biker shorts.
I have shorts
Oh,
that because their slit is high. I have there's biker shorts underneath them, and I wear them.
not even if I was in the Tour de France and I was leading in the first stage, would I wear biker shorts?
Oh,
Problems under the age. Is there should be an age limit. Well,
mhm.
no, you know what? Different people, everybody matures, everybody's body's different. It should be called the age of acceptance. I had it. One day I looked down and I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I kind of like not being able to, I was very skinny. And now you couldn't just walk up to me and push me over. It was 40, 50 mile an hour winds. I was walking around like, ha ha ha. Back in the day, I'd have to hold on to a flagpole, put one leg in my car, and then like get in my car. I'm enjoying my dad bod. The chickens would be great, Gene. Conversations for a bell bottom. I like that. I also have this material.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
I have a ton of quilts. This material, I was trying to remember what this came. This is when I made my Captain Kirk uniform. This is the very color of the Captain Kirk. I did a lot of research. Did you know that back in the day they couldn't calibrate this color? So that's why he was always wearing a green uniform. Because they made him switch his uniform because they really couldn't get the glory of this color on screen.
Oh.
Back in the early television days.
Is that cotton?
Yes.
Did you read my comment about the jacket? Like how to line it? That could be it right there.
You think so?
I think so. You can bind it.
Mom jeans and comfy shoes for the win. I'm all about comfortable clothes. I'm all about wearing comfortable clothes.
I don't have mom jeans. Never got them.
They're coming back too. They're coming back, and even the young kids are wearing them. I want to be like, stop that. You're too young for that.
I told you the 90s was coming back. I can feel it. The 80s are rolled out. The 90s are coming in.
Excuse me as I go cry in the corner. Now I now know what people from the 1960s and 70s are going through when their era became Halloween costumes.
Yes. I saw VH tapes and everything.
Yikes.
Yes.
What? I have VHS that actually work.
Yeah, but it was a costume. I know. But kids will never know what it is to use a pencil to rewind the little tapes for the radio. What were those called?
Oh, that's science. That's science for the cassette tape. That is exact science.
Yes. I know. I just feel like pulling one out and go, how do you get this back in? Does anyone know? Troubleshoot it.
So this fabric was the stuff I was talking about when I made my cavalry coat. I've had this for years. There's probably more in here, but it's horses.
Oh, those are cool.
And this guy is going to be in the middle of a block.
You're going to fussy cut it?
I just think you like saying fussy cut.
I do.
I think you just like saying fussy cut.
I don't like it.
That is your band. That's your band, Jess and the Fussy Cuts. Now introducing Jess and the Fussy Cuts.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, seriously.
Don't wah 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 a patent pending original gem. That's a gem. Okay, it's gonna be William and the Fussy Cuts. The band's already broken up.
I can't play an instrument anyway. What am I gonna do?
Most people nowadays can't fake it like they do.
And I need to be produced. I just can't sing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, good
Oh, I like
times.
that. Nice backing for a quilt. I've been doing a lot of research because I have a lot of stuff in here. I'm going through like cotton prints and just stuff that I'm rediscovering in my house. This is literally 4 or 5 years old. And I bought it around this time of year because I went back and checked my old video.
Oh, great.
I saw my cassettes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Spicer.
I found a Huey Lewis in the news tape at my mom's house. I was like, thank you very much. I'll be taking this. Nice backing for a quilt. Who doesn't like saying fussy cut?
Yes. Oh,
Absolutely.
just don't text me and say
Yay.
fussy cut.
Hello, Katie. William and the fussy cuts. See, it patent pending, it sticks. It grows on you. It grows on you.
That's
Yay.
good.
Hello.
I don't know. Writing it down.
Yeah,
Mm.
there is in North Carolina. It was on the news tonight. Oh,
I
it's
don't
in
watch
South
the news.
Carolina. Just in the fussy cuts. Guitarist uses a wah wah pedal. Exactly.
Oh my word. I couldn't do it. Lip sync just I could. I could totally lip sync anything you
Are you
give me.
kidding me? Most people fake it. I love that song, Rah Rah Rasputin. I love that. You put that song on, I'm having a moment. You better leave me alone. I'm having a moment. And I know
All right.
Boney M was lip syncing the whole song. It's okay. I still sing, Girl, You Know It's True. I know Milli Vanilli were not singing that song. They just wanted to wear
Can't wait
spandex
to see
and
you in your Milli Vanilli outfit. It's coming. You just sang it. It's coming.
have a great night, Judy. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, you started it. I didn't even bring it up this time.
Now that song is just cemented in my head. And I forgot how much I need. I feel like I should dig more because I'll probably find more. I made a coat out of this a long time ago. I think I
Oh,
bought like 10 yards because the
that's quite
coat
a bit.
goes all the way down to my feet. And I still have a ton of fabric.
Mm.
Thank
I
you
like those
so much for
colors.
stopping. What's that?
I like the colors.
Me too. I didn't know if this was something like I didn't know. This just reminds me of something very 1990s. I've done a
Mm.
lot of like research into it and no country has claimed it. So we'll see from the comments of I don't know. I absolutely love that fabric though. I made a coat that I actually wear all the time out of that. We went to the folklore store, guitar and banjos and ukulele. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Hey, Linda. Hello.
Oh, good night,
Uh,
Judy.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Do you know it is so much fun rediscovering all the fabric in this room?
Yeah.
You think I'm playing when I say I live in a fabric store?
No, you just keep pulling stuff out, and I'm like, what else are we gonna find today?
This is old. Excuse me. Like this stuff's old too. This is like 2, 3 years old. The Captain Kirk, that's like a year and a half. I have to
Yeah.
look. It's probably a
Okay.
lot longer than I think. Hello, Linda. Hello. And I'm Azusa and Cucamonga. Say Rancho Cucamonga 15 times and tell me you won't flub that one.
Okay.
Do not adjust your dial fabric. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that fabric though. I still don't and regardless of what it's affiliated with, I love that fabric.
Mhm.
And I still have this.
Oh, and it goes with the other cow print that you have.
Should I make a block with the white and the black? But that just seems
Mm,
so unoriginal to me.
unoriginal. No.
It's done, right?
Yeah, it's been
Like
done.
literally everything under the
And
sun's
you're
been
not
done.
somebody that's a repeat person. So no, I don't feel that with you.
Girl, you know it's true. Front Street in my head right now. Hello, Laura. Hello, hello. Great to see you.
Hi,
Great to see
Laura.
you.
Welcome in.
I'm picking out fabric for a block that I'm going to attempt to make in a minute as I organize. I'm still
Squares and
using.
triangles. Did you
You
pick
have
it
a
out?
problem? You have a problem with that? Do you have a problem
No,
with
I don't
squares
have a
and
problem with
triangles?
squares and triangles. Like,
I
I have
just
a
like
block
giving
that I
you.
need to make with squares and triangles. Should we make blocks together?
I just like giving you a hard time.
Please do. Please
Oh,
do.
I completely forgot. This is a Hobby Lobby 4 yards.
Yes, it is.
This is precisely 4 yards from Hobby Lobby.
Mm.
I forgot about this, so I really think I am gonna use that. I'm
Does
gonna
it feel
go
good on your head?
full tacky block. Yes, you can, Terry. If you have a wrench, go right ahead. I am way behind on the chat. Yay! I have fabric that I've had for at least 10 years and still have plans for it. See? I don't feel bad that I'm pulling out fabric. When I found the horses, I'm like, oh, those are old. Like those horses have been in this house for a while. Those horses and I have gone to the rodeo and back a few times.
Mm.
Yay!
Hi, Linda. How are you doing tonight? I haven't said hi to you.
Awesome.
Sorry if I forgot anyone, you guys. I appreciate all of you.
What big ears you have. Thank you. Thank you. It's better to hear you, the wolf said. Fabric is
Oh,
very 101 Dalmatians.
mm.
So the cow block has been done a gajillion times.
Well, I mean, are you talking about like if you invert and do the black and the white and the white and the black? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what was in my brain.
Yes.
Um, maybe.
Now you're just being nice. It's okay, coach. It's
I didn't.
okay
I
to
didn't.
blow the
I.
whistle. It's
I
okay to blow
wouldn't.
the
I wouldn't pair them together. That's just me. That's just me. I would want some more contrast.
That's why I'm busting out the cheetah though. Because at first I was like, that's tacky, but then I was like, excuse me, sir, where are you sitting? This is the house of Tacky. Tacky built this room.
You think it would look tacky, and then you put the quilt and you put the block together, and it's like miraculous.
That would make a
Just
great
work.
backing. I like that. That's what happened with that black rose. To me, but it's black, so to me it goes with everything. Thank
Mhm.
you. She has a
Yeah.
channel and now it's her only income. I totally understand that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
I know quite a few people like that actually, especially online nowadays.
So she's only on Facebook, or is that her YouTube channel? Because you tagged in the Facebook. I just wanted to make sure. Terry.
I have fabric from when I made costumes. Yes, I have tweeds. Katie has the tweeds. How far away? If you ever do not need that tweed, I will gladly take the tweed and pay you back next Tuesday. You
Mm.
never watched Popeye with Wimpy?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that be fabric again. Can I see that be fabric again? This this is cheetah print. It reminds me of leggings, shirts, in a state that I shall not say.
Well, see, leggings. I no. Only one person, only one type of people wear leggings as cheetah print. Mm-mm. That's how I feel.
They're huge here. You see them
Ugh,
all the time.
no.
All the time. Oh,
Special
the
type of
white.
people wear them. I can't do it.
This is the cow print.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Hello, Sydney. Hello, hello. Oh, sorry. The chat did not catch up on that phone. Well, if you're still here,
Oh,
Sydney, regardless, Sydney, hello, hello. The chat stopped on that phone for
interesting.
some reason.
Huh. Interesting. Tonight is a tech issues.
It's been like that a lot lately.
Yeah.
I have cheetah left in my stash from a custom order. I like cheetah print, but again, I veer towards tacky. I like dressing, looking like the Montreal Expos old logo with like 5 different colors.
Oh, no red, white, and blue though.
They did some funky combinations with hats over the years.
Oh,
I
did they?
I sported them in the 90s. The cheetah print could go. Dame Edna. I used to watch Dame Edna when I was younger because I had cable.
Terry, you will never catch me in cheetah print leggings ever. It
Cheetah print
not even
leggings.
Halloween. Like I am not dressing up. Mm-mm.
Huge. It's not rare. Right now, if I took my phone and went to the local grocery store and just walked down an aisle, I guarantee you I'd see cheetah leggings. They're huge here. Cheetah fabric, share. That's Laverne in the laundromat. Oh, so is that cow spots? Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I've been I've been using this for everything.
Oh yeah, your rose. Your black with the white roses.
And I still have a fair amount for it. So I might do that with the cheetah. But I was thinking
Mhm.
about going blue with the cheetah. Excuse me. I found this a while ago and I've been incorporating it, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh, and I like the swirls that are in it too. It's amazing.
So I don't know. I have all these options now
Yeah.
because mommy, wow, I'm a quilter now. That was me
Mommy.
more
Oh.
that was me more stomping my feet because I haven't had my bottle all day. I forgot about the Laverne and Shirley. I like the black and white I love the black
That's a
and white
nice fabric.
roses. When I
Where'd you get
do
that fabric from?
the San Fernando Valley swap meet,
Okay.
when I do finally snap, and you know what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna buy sewing machines anymore. Eventually, I'm gonna have a tweet explosion, and you'll know because I'm gonna have a 45-minute fabric haul. You'll know.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, I went fabric shopping today, and I'll have
And
my
no, we're gonna have the live will be from the flex because you're gonna be taking it out. Oh, in wheelbarrows.
I do.
Mm.
There's one vendor that like I would buy so much. He would always send whoever was like the new guy. He's like, all right, you got to go with this guy to his car because he bought so much, he gets help.
Mm.
I think a royal blue or a darker blue with the cheetah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about just going black, but I've been using black for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like digging in here. I know I just have plain black material because I've been looking at all kind of windmills and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I like this. Oh,
When
one of the cherry bits on her show was Laverne. She had cat glasses. I've actually been watching a lot of that. I am so detached on what's going on in modern times. It's not even funny. Make it short. Not gonna buy machines.
I need the timestamp on that, Terry. Give me the timestamp. I got you. Got you.
Well,
Where are we?
I've made it this far without buying fabric or a sewing machine. And for somebody who could not stop buying either, like I'm actually really proud of myself.
You're around the 42-minute mark. Okay, got it.
All share all that stuff is on YouTube right now. All of that stuff. I think a lot of the copyrights and all that stuff is over because you can
Mhm.
watch it, you can watch all of that on YouTube now. I have a stack in black and white floral fabric, maybe 2 quilts, or could make 2 more. Made 2 quilts. That's what all of this is leftovers from either lining or some crazy idea I had at the fabric store.
Yeah.
She was from New Jersey. I've been in New Jersey, and I saw a
You went
lot of
through New
cheetah
Jersey?
print. It needs a bold color.
Mhm.
You know, I don't. It bothers me when people like say certain stereotypes, but some are true. I've traveled. You know what it is? It's when people, I will sit there all day long and trash my city. The second somebody else does it, I'm like, who do you think you are? Pointing out the same thing that I was pointing out.
Oh,
Oh, this was around 73 ish. Oh, now I have that in my head. Mommy, wow. I'm a quilter now.
I know. You gotta go the other way.
We're
No.
gonna have to do the remix. No, we're gonna have to do the remix.
Oh, there's a okay.
We're gonna have
Okay.
to do the country version where I'm playing an
Oh, from the
acoustic.
Chattahoochee.
Oh, you want to make it fast? We could do that. I was gonna
Yeah.
come with an acoustic.
Oh, we can do. You can banjo it.
I definitely will banjo.
I can see it on the keyboard. I mean, come on. We just got it. We got it all going on.
Maybe the cheetah in the rose is kind of busy, but let's go.
It is. It
Well,
would be too busy. I think it would
they're
be too
just
busy for each other.
together. It looks like a bowl of spaghetti, kind of.
Yeah, that's too busy. Yeah, you need something more solid with a cheetah.
This was my original idea, and I've stopped myself 100 times.
I mean, I like it. Well, do you have a block? Can I see the block?
Oh, I
Or
haven't.
is it
No,
still here?
it's still up there, and I have
Oh,
several. I have several because I have my cheat box.
your cheap box.
That's what it is. It's like flashcards. This reminds me of flashcards.
Yes.
I put myself on the timeout from buying fabric. Same, Linda.
Yeah.
This year I've stopped
Come on.
buying fabric because I was
What is
so
it? 3, 34, 31, 62 days? 62 days.
62 days without buying fabric. Why do you
Nice.
laugh like an evil supervillain with a death laser? It comes with the territory. The older I get, I'm turning into Telly Savalas and Dr. Evil all wrapped into one. William
I'm
is
just
Lex
waiting.
Luthor. Sign me up. Sign me up.
Mm, I'm just waiting for Mr. Bigglesworth.
I found out how much work it is to own one of those cats. I don't know if I want one anymore.
Oh, you're gonna get one.
It's so much work to own a hairless cat.
Just as long as it doesn't go outside.
I just want an
You
awkward
realize it's like
buddy.
having a
I
baby.
just want an awkward buddy with a sweater on me, next to me, just wearing a sweater, meowing at me for no reason with 2 different color eyes.
Oh, like how JP does with me sometimes.
Hey, Laura, I didn't know buy for fabric than made up for it in February. I'm gonna try no by March, but I'm afraid I will lose self-control in April.
So,
That's what's starting to happen to me because I've gone this entire year. I miss my old habits.
Laura, did you end up going to QuiltCon? Is that where we lost control? Is that where we lost control?
I can see that. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
What about roosters and roses?
That
You're
chicken
not. No,
fabric?
you didn't jump. You're not jumping. You're.
No,
I
I
can
have to
tell that.
remember.
Just give me a hard time.
You can. You can. I just need to see them together. Like, I just need to see. Yes.
I'm on day
I'm a
3
visual.
without buying fabric. Congratulations.
Yay. You go, girl.
I keep on giving
Monday.
disclaimers because I'm not going to buy any sewing machines, but I feel the great fabric haul of 2020, whatever year it is coming. I'm so delirious because I haven't I've completely changed all of my habits. That's the only way you can stop doing excessive things like what I was doing.
Mhm.
But I do miss my Saturday McMuffin and walking around. Do you know
Yeah.
I had to reinvent cardio because my Saturday morning cardio was walking around the San Fernando Valley swap meet. I bought fabric without purpose, though. I didn't go crazy. That is my middle name. So Terry is buying fabric without purpose. Now leave out Emperor Ming. I loved Emperor Ming and Flash Gordon.
Mhm.
I love them. It would get fried in the sun. Yes, I went to QuiltCon. I have zero self-control there.
You go, girl. You go.
I went to Hobby Lobby in Michigan on a mission and just bought what I needed. I'm so proud of you. I could never do that. That's like me. Every time I go to Walmart, I'm like, okay, I only need this. I come back with snowshoes, a scarf, Sour Patch Kids, a
You
case
would have
of
gone
mug
in there and
root
spilled
beer.
it. Mm.
I'll buy fabric for a specific project, but trying not to buy just because that is my middle name. Retail therapy. I miss retail therapy. Between quilts and sewing for crafts, it's hard to not buy fabric. Exactly. See, Mona misses my Saturday fabric.
So,
every Saturday, I would be like, I lost my brains. Let's see how much I bought today.
as founder, as your founder, you have to bring it back for her. Peer pressure. I can feel it from her.
You don't have to poke me in a direction in which I already want to go.
Oh, and you
But
know
okay, no, because I'm equivocating. I'm equivocating right now. But my real problem was I own several hundred sewing machines, but you can never have enough fabric.
no,
Equivocation, equivocation.
never. I mean,
If you think about it, I have so like how many yards do you think is just sitting here? I have so much fabric
oh, you have at least 200 yards right there in front, like behind you.
just
Or
right here. Not to mention what's on the chair, but
no,
I won't even sit up here and pretend. I am going through super tweed withdrawals because I want to make another summer's coming. So it's time to start making heavy coats again.
oh,
And yes, Terry, my son actually tells me all the time. He's like, "Why don't you just make it at home? You have all the same ingredients and it's healthier."
he's funny.
And I'm trying not like, but it feels good that I haven't purchased any fabric or anything this entire year, you know. But like I've said in the very beginning, I reserve the right to completely lose it and be like 50-minute fabric haul.
It's not a machine. See,
I
it's just
mean,
like half of the thing. It's only half. It's okay.
well, I just don't want to repeat what happened to me when I went to Vegas and lost my brains. I left them at the border. And
Mhm.
that one weekend when I went to So Yeah, like I went overboard.
Yeah.
And then on top of all the money I spent there, I still went out and I still went to every Goodwill I get my hands on. I bought sewing machines. I bought more fabric in other places.
Right, you're gonna need somebody to go with you just to help you, just to keep you calm. Go, "It's okay. One step at a time. We're gonna
I
have to
was
find somebody
also
for
at the
you."
I was also at the quote show on February 1st, and the deals were just so awesome. Oh, you guys, we're having this conversation, okay? And then we're gonna come back on Wednesday, and I'm gonna be like, oh, tomorrow's Tuesday, huh?
It is.
Oh no. Do you know what happens on Tuesday?
Please tell me. I have no idea. I don't
The
live
San,
there.
the San Fernando Valley has a Tuesday swap meet.
Are you gonna be okay?
No, I've been strong. No, I'm going strong.
Okay.
Nope, 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 nopey McNope.
Saturday, sweet, like Saturdays only? Or are we gonna try to get through March?
I'm glad we had this conversation. I'm not gonna break. I'm sitting in a room of fabric.
You're sitting in a room of fabric. You can
I'm
do
like
this.
talking myself into buying fabric again.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And see, that's my problem. My middle name is Treat Yourself. I do miss Modelo Man. I just want to give him a hug. I miss Modelo Man. Do you know no one has ever snorted, clapped, and went, he was so happy to see me, he didn't even know how to react. No
Yeah.
one reacts like that when they see me. So I miss him.
Just make sure you wear your cowboy hat so he knows it's you.
He wouldn't recognize me any other way.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't though. Like where I live, like most people see me like this, I would walk right past them. They wouldn't say a word to me
Mhm.
because they're so used to me wearing my cowboy hat. Then I went to Trader Joe's and lost it. I used to do that at Trader Joe's. I'm a sucker for finger foods, and so I would go crazy for all the fancy stuff they have there. And the quiche in a box, come on,
No.
it
No,
was
you gotta make your
bomb.
own. No. Make your own. Someone told me.
Trader Joe's.
No. What's wrong with you guys? No. Make it.
That's awesome. Katie found gorgeous psychedelic animal print and doesn't remember buying it. Oh, I need something. Oh, absolutely. And that's the
Sleepy
problem.
Taco Tuesday.
That's the problem with the San Fernando Valley swap meet. You'll go there at 6:37 in the morning, and they're already like making tacos and churros, and you can
Mhm.
smell it, dude. You can't help but buy it.
I want some
Oh,
roasted corn.
it is. Can I use Fat Tuesday as an excuse to lose my brains or what?
No.
I did
No.
buy a bunch of fish sticks today. Do you know what's so funny? As someone who I grew up Roman Catholic, but I'm not necessarily somebody who goes to church anymore.
Mhm.
I was at the store today and I was like, oh, it's Lent. I was like, I need fish sticks. I need the Gordon patties. I had to get a new thing of tartar sauce. I'm ready. I am ready.
Ash Wednesday is this Wednesday? Or
I
is it
think
already
so.
started?
Let me look at my phone.
Oh,
My
no.
phone will tell me. Oh, that's so funny. I love this time. I'm gonna probably make fish sticks after this stream.
Oh,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that'd be amazing. Go ahead and post it so we can see it.
Your tweed pusher must be wondering what happened to you. No, but seriously, and excuse me, there was a younger kid who was either his like cousin or something, but he was such a good kid. He's probably like, I wonder what happened to that crazy tweed guy. He's the one that always helped me take the stuff to the car because he was the youngest. And I'd always tell him, like, hey man, I remember. I tell him like I was the youngest, bro. I remember you get volunteered for everything. Buy fresh fish, salmon,
Mm.
and
Cod.
spicy roll. Oh,
No.
my local Safeway has a sushi chef. So
Oh.
we have fish Fridays. He's sitting there chopping it up, and it's not expensive.
Mm-mm.
But I think he works at the sushi because there's a sushi place in the same shopping center. I guarantee he works there.
Yeah, I love sushi. All different types of sushi. It's
I'm
great.
addicted to fish sticks and fish patties. It's the way I grew up, but I absolutely love both. And now I'm craving fish sticks. Adam Sosa Quilcon, he called tacos. Tacos? Oh, tacos. Oh, man. That's like I had a friend that we used to say glossius, and when we were in Mexico, someone literally was like, please stop saying that. To him,
Yes.
they were like, please, because he'd say glossius for everything. And someone was like, stop saying that. Oh,
It's true. You can have a blackout and go shopping for fabric.
fabric shopper blackouts. Is there a sewing anonymous? I know, but I've gone this far. I don't want to come back and get a newcomer chip. I've
I'm
gotten
still
this
16
far
days strong.
without cracking. The tweed pusher probably stocked up and now has, you know, the funny thing is a lot of the stuff, a lot of, because I stopped going downtown, a lot of the stuff that I bought is from him or another vendor. A
Mhm.
lot of the stuff, like most of this stuff came from the San Fernando Valley swap meet. Well, except for the Those horses, that's old. That's Hobby Lobby back when they pray
Mhm.
over me.
Terry will have to go out for sushi. That'd be amazing.
All right, I'm gonna go back. Wow,
Mhm.
that is kind of busy. You know what? I have enough fabric. We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna start cutting. We're gonna go old school sewing, like I
You
used
guys,
to
if you
say
come,
100
Terry, if
years.
you come to QuiltCon, I have some sushi places down here in Raleigh that we can go to. And if William comes, we might invite him too.
Maybe, just maybe, huh?
Well, you got to get here first. I can see you driving all the way, stopping at every road stop.
I would love a good road trip. I
Mhm.
live for a good road trip. Never threaten me with a good time with a road trip.
There you go.
I drove
Awesome.
from Santa Monica to Savannah, Georgia,
Oh, well, there
and
you go.
then all the way up to Maine, and then all the way back to Santa Monica.
Well, this is Raleigh, North Carolina, flying home end of February of next year. You can do it.
Let me tell you, as someone who's gone on road trips, you better really like somebody, because by the time that road trip's over, you're gonna know everything about them, because you're gonna be
That's
real
true.
bored in that car.
Well,
It's
I'm
not
not
like
going to be in the car with you, so.
it's not like a 3-4 hour trip. That is like,
um,
that's it takes a while to get from coast to coast.
So maybe we could have like we can play like leapfrog with people where you just pick them up at certain airports and then you drop the other person off and they so you have like a new person every so often.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a great night, Mona. Thank you so
Oh, good
much for
night,
stopping
Mona.
by. I'm gonna try to end this early so I can get some rest so I can go relapse tomorrow and buy fabric.
Yeah.
If I go to Qualcomm and don't miss my daughter in Texas first, I will be disowned.
True. That is absolutely true. Just tell her to come on up. Plenty of space in Raleigh.
Sushi and
Mm.
dim sum are weaknesses of mine. Now I'm hungry. There's a
You can shut
very
down a sushi place.
there's a very specific type of like sauce they put on this one sushi. I can't stop eating that stuff. And I don't want to know what it's made out of because I've never
Is it
asked.
what color is it?
It's kind of beige-ish.
So it's like the yum yum sauce, like the white sauce?
That doesn't even sound right.
Okay.
Everything that you just said right now, there was nothing I want on my food.
Okay, then they
I'm
have
kidding.
the
I'm kidding.
sriracha sauce, and then they have the eel sauce, and
I don't like anybody enough to go on a road trip with it.
fair enough. Fair enough.
And the matter of fact, the person that I went on a road trip with, we still talk. They randomly message me on Messenger all the time.
Yeah.
We had a life experience with each other. One of those weird life changing experiences. Have a great night, Mona. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's yum yum sauce. It
Yeah.
just doesn't sound right.
I'm sorry it's not like a big woo, like fireworks kinda answer for you, but, mm, there it is.
Where's my thing of remote? Oh gosh, we always talk about food, and I'm starving by the time I'm absolutely starving by the time the stream's over.
I know, you guys it's so hard for me not to eat, like, I try not to eat this late at night because I can just feel myself gaining weight every 5 seconds. Ollie says that, I love making the fake crab sushi, and I make it with soy wasabi sauce. I love me some wasabi.
I'm
I just gotta be
obsessed with
careful because it feels like it clears everything out.
I'm obsessed with fake crab.
Yeah. Then Terry says that that Ollie's speaking her language. Ollie, you even have a bamboo rolling mat. Amazing. Amazing. I know where to go for sushi. We're going to Ollie's house, everyone. Be prepared. Oh,
Absolutely. Hey, butterfly. Hello,
hey,
hello.
butterfly.
I even have a bamboo rolling mat. My son is constantly asking me for things. I'm like, I know what videos he's been watching.
Mm,
Hey, butterfly. Great to see you.
have a
But
wonderful night, butterfly.
but he's a chef, so I feed into that. I'm like, okay, because I know it's gonna end up tasting great. Great to see you, butterfly. when I when I worked, we would order from a kosher Japanese sushi restaurant. It was the best.
That.
That's awesome. We have a lot of places like that around here too. A lot of places like that around here. Friend's parents had a sushi restaurant, and her brother was the head chef. He would eat until we would eat until we could barely move.
Mm,
Sushi catches up with you.
yeah, you gotta take your time. Take your time.
Now, see, I never wear sweatpants. I'd wear sweatpants to a sushi restaurant.
No, you. Oh, see, that's the advantage of being a woman. I can wear a dress, just like I don't, and then I don't have to worry about the whole tightness around the belly. Like
Oh
that's like,
man, as a guy, like when you're at a buffet, you're like, oh man, I wore the wrong belt today.
oh yes. Rub wasabi on your flour tortilla. Oh, interesting. I take my tortillas and I put them on my gas stove and I heat them up and char them a little bit. That's always good. That is.
I do that with hot sauce when I'm when I'm like feeling kind of sinusy. I'll eat something with an extreme amount of hot sauce.
Mm,
Real wasabi is amazing, but I'm okay with the green horseradish.
yeah. We get the wasabi like peas, and then we eat those around here. They're good. I love peas though. So
Oh, you say that and you're gonna get James Brown past the peas stuck in my head.
okay, I don't like
We
peas.
we are the equivalent of that song. There's
Yeah.
a song where James Brown literally is just talking about food the entire song. And
Hmm.
and he says it like he's telling the band what key, what to play. So he'll say like, I want this in the key of D. And he'll say fatback D, cornbread D. Oh, I that song. I love. I want to play that song for you. I love that
You're
song.
gonna have to. I have no
Ohio
idea. It's
Players
good.
and James Brown. The whole song. It's in my playlist on my thing because I love
Oh,
Pass the Peas.
I'll have to look it up then if you
Oh,
have it
I
in your.
love that song. I love horseradish too.
Hmm.
The girl was hopping
I
on me.
want to grow it, but it's invasive, so I have to make sure it's in a container.
Oh, like grapes? That's an
No,
invasive
just like
species. I put cayenne
yeah.
pepper oil in my soup.
Oh, I need to make some of that. Mm, my
Dried
people like
peas
it.
with the wasabi.
Yes, yes, Ollie. You're speaking my
Never had
language.
wasabi, and I hate seafood, so thanks. So no thanks on the
No.
sushi. I love sushi. Wasabi, I could take it or leave it, but I love sushi. I like honestly. Sometimes I think I'm addicted to the salt in the soy
Mm.
sauce.
So, Kilroy, what is your kryptonite for food? What is it?
Do you like soy
What do you want to
sauce,
know?
twin? Twinny
Do I
McTwin
like
twin?
what?
Soy sauce?
Yeah, that's four more.
I'm addicted to soy sauce and teriyaki sauce, but again, I think it's the salt in it. Hot diggity, the school chair desk I want just went to $5 each. That's awesome. We hate Asian. We have Asian markets here. A bit spoiled, same. Terry, say
There's one in North Valley that I've been to, and it's great.
same, same. When I feel that I'm getting a cold, I get hot and sour soup. I miss
Yes,
that
that's
stuff.
delicious.
I'm bringing hoagies back into my life. I miss eating
Oh, God.
sandwiches. Well, there was a major listeria outbreak, and I quit eating ham for over 2 or 3 years. Do you think it's safe to eat ham again?
Yes, I believe that you'll be fine. I've been eating ham for quite a while now, and I'm okay.
But it was in my area. It was in my area because we have a major meat packing industry here.
Mhm.
In a weird way, a lot of the stuff that we eat is local.
Oh, it's true. I mean, with all of your factories and everything over there.
All the farms and everything. So
Farms.
that's why avocados are so cheap and oranges too.
Yeah. There's a town just south of us, and they're known for their pigs. Like, it's huge pig farming down there. So,
See, Terry knows what I'm talking about. And so, can I just go up to the pig farm and be like, "Can I have this one?"
no, no. But if you can get yourself a little piglet, then we can grow it out.
Yeah, I'll name it breakfast, make lunch, and dinner.
Yes.
That'll be its name. I have
Can
5 different soy
I'll put a
sauces.
collar on it and with a little tractor so you can see it walking around your little farm.
Don't give it a
Like, where's
personality. You know,
like, I'll be like, "Where's breakfast today?" He's off in the corner, all the way over there.
be perfect for hubby and his model cars.
Mm.
Awesome. Love hoagie rolls, me too. It's been a while since I've had a good hoagie. My problem is I loved pastrami. And I had so much. I had a physician tell me, "You want to live to see 60? Quit eating hoagies."
Mm.
From hoagies, the Jewish deli are amazing. We have quite a few Jewish delis around here. And we have weird chain places like Noah's Bagels. I used to go to that place all the time. Then the donut shop started opening. They opened up an hour earlier.
Mhm.
I swear they were like, that bagel place is killing our business. So they opened up an hour before everybody. They're open at 3:30 in the morning.
I would too. I'd try to get that crowd in.
They brought me back. I'm there with my glazed donuts and ham and cheese croissant.
Mm. Do they
And
close early too?
well, I guess early. They're open like till I've gone there, purchased a donut at 3:45 in the morning, and then when my on like on the way home from picking up my son, he'll go to the Subway, which is right there. I'll go to the donut shop, and they're still open at like 2 or 3 in
Oh,
the afternoon.
okay. I just didn't know if they opened up early and closed earlier than most restaurants.
They work hard,
Mhm.
money. They and plus they have a bunch of shops, so they got to pay the bills. I would take chips over cookies. What? I'm a cookie monster. Light and dark terry. There's over 500 different types and parts and I love soy sauce. I make rice just to eat soy sauce. Is that strange?
To me, yes. Yes. I
Why?
can't eat rice like that, so
And I'll eat the whole thing with just soy sauce. I have
mm,
little bowls and everything.
yeah.
I'm when I told you, like when it comes to sauce, I'm weird. Sometimes I think I like sauce more than food. Food is a means towards the sauce.
Yes. Yeah. I want this sauce. What am I gonna eat with it?
I'm like that with cheese. I'm obsessed with queso seco and queso fresco. And I'm
Mm.
like, I'm gonna put this on chicken today. I'm gonna put I put it on the most random things because I'm obsessed with it. Matter of fact, that reminds me, I bought some more at the store the other day.
Cheese is good.
I'm not necessarily supposed to eat it. That's my issue. You can get a good hoagie anywhere out here. You have to be here you have to be here out in the Northeast to get a good hoagie. Oh, you can't get a
Yeah.
good hoagie.
Yes.
The Safeway, I'm not kidding you. The Safeway by my house, I'm not even telling fishing stories. They take a French roll, and for $5, they'll make you a sandwich.
Mhm.
It's huge. I cut it in fours.
Yeah. Probably. My word.
It's
That's cheap
huge.
too compared to other restaurants and other places.
They're
$5.
trying to they're trying to price out Subway.
Subway and like Jersey Mike's.
Oh,
You ever
Jersey,
had
they're
Jersey?
outrageous here.
Yeah.
Isaiah gets a meatball combo at $17.
We know they're expensive.
I try to tell him like, son, come with me across the street to the Safeway, bro. You can get fried chicken, sushi. You can get a sub for less than $20 at the Safeway by my house. Kosher delis are addicting. They are. I love sauerkraut too. I think it's because I grew up exposed to all of this. Like, I don't have a problem with it. Oh, I love it.
I tried making my own sauerkraut one time. I think I was successful. I just didn't have enough of a certain seasoning, but
Our deli flies in bread from New York every day.
mm,
Are you specific about what kind of bread you eat?
no.
Well, if you were to eat bread, like would you
If
like
I
eat a
was to
push
eat bread. No, it just has to be fresh or toasted or something like that, and then I can eat about anything. But if it's day old bread, I won't eat it.
like I know people that won't eat pastrami without rye bread.
Mm,
I'll eat
I'll do it
pastrami with
like
a
that.
fork. What's that?
Yeah. Mhm. No, that's true.
I'll drink the soy sauce and throw the rice away. I make rice all the time to the point where,
Terry,
oh,
what in the world? That gross. It's just drinking a salty sauce.
I
Just
love soy sauce. I'll drink it too.
mm. Well, you guys had me at hello.
It's all- Good to know. Good to know you have limits.
I don't eat soy sauce.
My daughter laughs at me if it doesn't have a sauce or gravy. I'm the same way. This whole conversation is reminding me, for some reason, 2 trips ago, I bought these Angus beef hot dogs because I had this genius idea for pigs in a blanket. I get home, I didn't have muffins. I went to the store today. I'm reminding myself that I have muffins. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy later.
Oh, you're gonna have one of everything.
No, I am I'm practical because my eyes are always bigger than my stomach.
Yeah.
Like I stopped getting 2 glazed donuts. I would always get a ham and cheese croissant and 2 glaze. But let's be real, like I'm good with one.
Mm.
The problem with the glaze is that I can literally fold it and just put it in my mouth and it's gone.
Yeah,
You know?
you're right.
So I feel like I need two, but then it goes in your stomach as you as you eat it, you know.
Yeah,
I'm trying to scale back. See, I'm changing my life. I quit ordering 2 donuts. I only order one.
just one. There you go. Hey, we're just, baby steps. Baby steps.
I live next door to an Italian bakery, fresh bread and cookies and cakes. How I wasn't a fatty McButter pants, I'll still never know. I oh man, when I lived in Los Angeles, I lived next door to a pan dulce place where they made fresh bread every morning. I was Fatty McFat. Fresh bread. I'm a sucker for
Mm,
fresh bread. I am a sucker. Like my bread maker is the only reason it's retired is because I gained 50 to 60 pounds during the pandemic.
I
I
love
was like,
making sourdough.
okay, you need to go. Oh, I love fresh sourdough.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one of the reasons I gained so much weight because then I would make fresh bread and then I'd make sandwich with it. You know, I would just eat it by itself. I put jam on it. Like I got crazy.
Mhm.
I got
Welcome to my life.
I gained a solid 50 pounds and I blame it on my bread maker. It's my bread maker is sitting in the cabinet with a big smile on his face, like at least he used me. When I was a kid, I drank vanilla extract. I just
Oh,
remember my mom would always make
no.
my my
Terry.
my mom would always make chocolate chip cookies from scratch. I remember eating like, like licking the bowl, the leftover dough. Oh,
Mm,
the greatest thing on earth.
I always like, after I still do it the old-fashioned way with the beaters, in the machine,
Oh yeah.
and I go
Oh,
around, and then I just hand off the things to the girls, no matter what it is,
see,
but they
now I want to
especially like
make brownies.
homemade whipped cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I learned from Starbucks how to make whipped cream. I was like, oh, that's really easy.
Yeah, but it's a CO2 cartridge, and you just shake it and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I
cheater way.
throw the fizz out of ketchup or something and put them on.
Mm.
I'm going to a Taste of Denmark tomorrow. Oh,
Oh, that
I
sounds
would.
delicious.
You'd have to roll me out. My house smelled like a bakery. Friends would be disappointed when they came over. You know, that's actually funny, not funny. My mom has like a candle that smells like pie. And I was like, you need to stop burning that thing. I walk in her house. I'm like, did you make pie? And she's like, it's the candle.
Mm.
Me too. I have pandemic pounds. I was a weirdy kid. Made my first cinnamon rolls with sourdough bread. They were so good. That sounds amazing, Linda.
Yes, yes, and yes. I have made that too, girlfriend.
Dre, I still eat Toll House.
Yeah.
I do not discriminate when it comes to cookies. And not in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, the beaters were the best.
Yes, we looked a bowl. Absolutely. Our dance studio closed down in the pandemic, and I definitely gained boredom weight. That's what happened to me. I just sat around and ate
Mhm.
and ate and ate. And then like um I've told the story a million times. It was so bad. My son and I were eating cupcakes for breakfast. He's like, "Can I have
Mm.
a cupcake for breakfast?" And I'm like, "Why not? Why
Sure.
not?" I
It has
was
eggs in
I was beyond over the edge. Like we didn't like besides going to the store, we didn't leave the house.
it. Mhm.
And that got to me after a while. There's only so many times I can hang out in my backyard. There's only, like, and I have
Totally.
space where we can all stay away from each other, but I, I, I definitely got cabin fever during the pandemic.
I can imagine.
The old school, it was 50% alcohol. I did not know that. I
Mhm.
real extract, not strain, little bits. Oh wow, that whole combination reminds me of my mom making fresh cookies when I was a child, back in the good old days.
Oh.
I'm gonna ask her, like, do you still remember how to make that?
Hopefully, she has it written down somewhere.
I have. She comes over here for reference actually because I have all of my grandmother's old Betty Crocker cookbooks,
Mhm.
and one is so like. There's this one Betty Crocker cookbook that's used. It was used so much, only the binding is left. The front
Oh,
and
that's so
back of the.
special.
Oh yeah, and it's old
Oh, I love
school.
it.
Oh yeah,
That's amazing.
I
It
have
was a
quite a
real love book.
Isaiah goes through that stuff all the time. I can tell when I'm eating a World War II meal. It's true. I can tell when he's like, I need 3 cans of soup, and I'm like, okay, that's a Campbell soup.
Oh, Isaiah.
He's probably one of the only kids I know that knows how to read a cookbook properly. He corrects me on measurements. He was even telling me in the car today how thorough he is and how thorough I am not. It's true. He was like, I've been observing how you are not, how you're like, there are certain things you are not thorough on at all. And I was like, thank you for your observation.
Hmm. Sometimes people ask me, "Well, can you write down the recipe for me, Jess?" And I'm like, "Oh, that was a Jess recipe. I have no idea how much I put in it. I don't know how to recreate that."
Vodka and vanilla beans make wonderful vanilla. I learned again for as much as my father would sew, my dad would cook. So I learned from both my mother, my father, and my grandmother how to cook.
Mhm.
And my pops taught me how to cook on a dime because he would be like, I'm gonna show you. Like he would pride himself. on how he could feed like 9 people on $5. This was in 1987, back when you could feed people on $5. This was like in 1988. Like you couldn't even leave the house for $5 now.
No, no.
But I learned, and just easy stuff from my grandmother. She would start with like a certain stock or a base, and they're like, "What are you making?" She's like, "I don't know," and she would just start throwing stuff
Mhm.
in.
Yep, everything but the chicken kitchen sink. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
I miss that. I miss
I
those
love
days.
that. When I take vegetables, though, I'll roast them in the oven before I put them in my soup. So they'll have like that charred taste to them too a little bit. It's delicious.
I'm like that with shish kebabs. I'm
Mm.
obsessed with shish kebabs. Now
Well, I
I'm
make a
now
really
I'm
nice
like
chicken Thai soup, so
now I'm missing summer because a lot of this crazy stuff I'm talking about I only do during the summer.
yeah. Oh, I just do it all year long. I don't care if it's summer. I'll make some soup.
My neighbor, you're totally reminding me. I was in my backyard today, and I look over towards the back of my fence, and I see little barrettes and a toddler face looking at me. My neighbor built a jungle gym for their kid, but my house sits above their house, and there's this weird lip. And so they
Mm.
built this elaborate thing the kid can run up on, but their ladder is like right by my fence. So I'm not kidding you. I um I have a desk like in my room that looks in the backyard. I love my backyard. I go out there all the time randomly, especially like on a windy night. I will be out there or on the front yard this evening. But I'm sitting at my desk and I see a toddler like this staring at me.
No. Oh,
My son is upset. My son cooks completely now. And a lot of it is because I wanted him to have a life skill. But during the pandemic, it was just him and I. So we were hanging out. I'm like, "You want to make some pancakes?" And he'd be like, "Yeah." And he got
I'll let
into measurements and stuff.
Mhm.
And he's a very precise human. And like, I'm not. So we're the perfect combo. Because he'll follow instructions. And I'm like, "It said an egg, huh? Let's throw in two and see what happens."
No, you can't do that. Oh, you're ruining it. But it's okay.
So he cooks the proper way, and I'm like, let's chef it up. Let's chef it up a
Yeah.
little.
Mm,
$5 to feed a family. I'm telling you, that was a million years ago. Minestrone is Italian, kitchen sink style.
yes, Ollie, yes.
I will still eat that to this day. I will still eat that to this very day. Oh, quilting is so involved. Do you know with sewing? Sometimes I would. Oh, that sounds smoky flavor. Sounds good. Absolutely. I
Oh,
would skip steps, but with quilting, I have to iron and be organized.
yes. It takes a little bit longer to
I won't.
make a
I won't
block.
say who, but somebody told me I would never use this, and I now use it every day for the permanent record. That's another lovely thing I purchased from the San Fernando Valley swap meet.
Mm,
So baking from scratch is better for you.
yeah, it
You know what's
is.
really funny? The more I think about it, growing up, everybody made everything from scratch, at least around me.
Mhm.
And that's why, like, I tell my son, like, he'll go for a box. Like, even today, he was like, I want to get this pizza. And I was like, bro, I'm going to show you how to make a pizza. So I went and got a bubbly. How do you say it? Bubbly.
Lovely.
Whereas,
I call
it's just the
those.
crust. And I'm like, let's get the sauce. But he'll appreciate it more than those overpriced pizzas they sell at the store.
Mhm. Oh, I bet
And
that was delicious.
and the bubbly is still affordable. And for the first time since I was a child, I ate French bread pizza. I know that's weird, but I haven't had French bread pizza since like I was 9 or 10.
Mm,
My parents used to get I grew up in a house with an outside freezer.
yeah.
And so they'd get those mega Costco boxes of French bread pizzas. I
Yes.
loved those things,
Go mom.
but I haven't had one in 20 years, so I don't know, if not longer. Do you know what's funny? When I say 20 years, I should probably tack another 10 on that. I'm just not accepting my age.
No.
Sunday nights is clean out the refrigerator night. My
Mhm.
son and I had this today. We had this argument because we went to the store. We got back. I was like, bring me the trash can." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "You know why." I have a 3-day rule. And if you look at me and say I can't remember, I'm like swoosh straight in the trash. I have an ironing board just like that. I got really lucky with this because it's so convenient in this tight space, which is a humongous space I made tight. Oh, score! Score! Look what I found. Speaking of
Oh
terrible,
no.
I thought I ate them all.
Oh,
I think I put
escape.
that
He
one.
was trying to escape and go. I need to get to Jessica.
I put that one because I told myself, like, William, do not eat a whole package in one night. So I think
Mm.
that I put that one out of guilt. I moved it. Obsessed, Terry. Eating the French bread pizza brought back my love today. Well, with a bakery next door, I make French bread pizza. Oh, ho, ho, ho. My tastes go back and forth. So there'll be something I fall in love with, and then I forget about it, or I don't want to play it out.
Mhm.
I live for spaghetti. I cannot
Mm.
eat it every day because of my allergies, but I can't
Yeah.
eat it all the time. So when I make it, it's something special to me because I rarely eat it, but I love it.
Do you like the mushy spaghetti, like the crock pot spaghetti, or do you rather just have it fresh where you just add the sauce and the meatballs on top?
I'm picky with both. Like I
Okay.
said the other day, I love those old school committee meeting giant barrels of church fundraiser spaghetti. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That mushy stuff is the greatest stuff on earth. I told you my church used to have a potluck when I was a kid, so I have
You
fond
did.
memories. But when I make it at my house, I pull the noodles out. I completely separate them from the sauce. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm depending on where I am, you
Mhm.
know.
Are you a meatball person, or do you just, like, crush the meat inside the sauce?
Depends on how froggy I'm feeling, but I like the sauce to be so filled with meat that you're like,
Okay.
where's like, I
Where's the
like it,
sauce?
yeah.
Got it.
But again, I like that church fundraiser, like that, that old school spaghetti. And I do not know how to make spaghetti unless it's for 700 people.
Oh, well, we're gonna have a conversation.
Mr. Portion Control, he knows what he's doing. Me, I'm
Mhm.
like snap, snap, throwing it in. Oh, spaghetti, I love it. It's a trigger word for me. What a comfort food. Church potlucks for the win. They were the best. And because my parents were the sweet potato pie people, we always got there early. Good time.
Terry, I've never called it ragu sauce.
You know what? Are you about to harp on ragu?
No, not at all. Terry said you like a ragu sauce. I said I never called it ragu. I just called it a meaty sauce.
I grew up like that was like my introduction, so I am very biased towards that stuff. I love ragu. Wait, do you
Yeah.
throw the spaghetti at the wall to see if it's done?
Oh, I never did that. That's a waste of food. I eat it.
I even have a pot filler in my house.
Oh, I've always wanted one.
It's a lot of work. I put it in, and it's kind of if you don't turn on both valves, it leaks so easily.
Mhm.
Just if you ever get a pot filler from someone who has one, and it takes a lot more care for something you'll rarely use.
Yeah.
So you have to have the main off at all times. Like the main valve, because it has 2 valves on it.
Yeah. Well, the probability of me getting one is pretty slim anyway. But if
Do you
I
know when I
was
put that in? During the pandemic, I repiped my house during the
Mhm.
pandemic. That's how bored I got. Oh, they say a meat sauce is a ragu sauce. Mom always made a huge bowl of potato salad. Oh, oh, you guys are bringing me back to the good old days when my family got along. I'm like biased towards certain things because of the way I was raised. Like huh, I there's a lot of barbecue places I won't go to because I'm a barbecuer.
That's good.
Is there anything like that that you won't like? I'm weird about potato salad.
You mean when I go to like picnics or like family gatherings that I
Hmm.
won't eat? Hmm. No. I'll eat anything that's on there. Just little bits though. Because I just don't know what they made like potato salad, they have to be with like real mayonnaise. I can't have like Miracle Whip and stuff. So I only eat like one little piece until I figure out what it is.
See, you do have a bunch of requirements.
I don't like Miracle Whip. I think that's valid.
Can you tell the difference though? Like, let's say
Can I
in a
tell the
blind
difference?
taste test, can you tell the
Yes,
difference?
absolutely 110%.
I guess
Yes.
I'm a peasant.
Oh, it's just so gross.
We have traditions. We have to throw a piece of spaghetti at the wall. One piece, not the pot. They'd be like, "Why is there a hole in the wall? That's the spaghetti hole. Don't worry about that. We just throw a pot."
We're feeding the
I do,
mice.
I do that to the kids. Think it's hysterical. There's this really weird chain. I don't even know if it's there. It was at the mall by my house. It was called Buca de Pepo. And when you ordered spaghetti, they would tell you, okay, but we're gonna give you like 15 pounds of it. You'd order spaghetti and it's a literal bowl. Like
Oh, why?
you could put your elbows in the bowl. It's so big.
Family style.
It is crazy.
No.
We stopped going there because every time we go there, we'd have leftovers for a week. And the
Mhm.
food would, sometimes it'd go bad because we'd have so much food. And when I'm alone, I throw it at the wall. Yes, you can. We're going from
Yeah.
mayo.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you for backing me up. Oh, so gross.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Linda.
Good night,
Thank you
Linda.
so much. I hope to see you next time on Wednesday. I'm super
Same time,
slow.
same channel.
Bill Blocks is slow today.
You're
I'm
doing a
having a
great
good
job.
I'm having a good time. And Mondays are not the kindest as we opened up
Yes.
from the beginning to go back to the beginning. Mondays are not the kindest always. And you have to convince yourself to get back in the routine. It's like a wind-up toy, like, all right, I got 4 more days.
But the week will go by really fast because, we'll have lives and everything. We'll be talking to the people and talking to each other. It'll
Oh
go by
yeah.
fast.
No,
So,
Mondays are it's just what's funny? Time goes by fast for me, but every once in a while there's a day where I'm like, is this day over yet? Is this day over yet?
no.
And then there's other days where I'm like, why did I get out of bed today?
I know.
Why did I even get out of bed?
I feel that way some days too.
That was like the endless pasta at the Olive Garden. Do you ever try vodka spaghetti sauce?
No.
No. Wow, that sounds good. Have you
Do you have a
ever
recipe?
have you ever been to a Sizzler
Sizzler. I've
in
heard of it,
on the
but no.
West Coast? They have all you can eat shrimp, all you can eat salad bar. Man, they will literally roll you out of there because every time you even move, like your plate's done, they come with another plate of fish.
Oh. Is it like a Brazilian restaurant where you have to like turn your rock over or something when you're done eating so that they don't keep bringing it to you?
No, it's just old school. No, it's not that fancy. The Sizzler is like by today's standards, it's actually kind of ghetto. But back in
Oh,
the day, it was like 1980s, like she, like I'm going to the Sizzlers, and now it's like you took her to the Sizzler.
yeah. So don't take your girls to the Sizzler. All right,
Take
West
me
Coast
to
people,
take
don't
me,
do it.
take me. I'll go with you to the Sizzler. I will go with you. I live for that stuff.
Mm.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm saying you don't. When you go on a date, don't bring her to the Sizzler unless that's where she wants to go.
There's different. There's definitely a taste between mayonnaise and Miracle Whip. I've used mayo on everything except for BLTs for some reason. Wow, I like Miracle Whip on those. It's sweet, salty taste.
Oh, oh, Laura. Oh, we were almost there. We were almost there. Yeah.
Sort of reminds me of how my mom used to make spaghetti with regular sauce and add block cheddar cheese. My grandmother would do that, but she was obsessed with cheesy sauce. Oh, it's so good. Vodka sauce. We have vodka sauce pizza
I need a
here.
recipe. Terry, you have my email. Send me a recipe.
Vodka sauce
Tell
is
me where you heard
yummy.
of this.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, I would
I think
totally try it.
vodka and cream made it what it is.
Mm,
Welcome, welcome. Cheesy bread at the Sizzler. Sizzler was amazing. I'm telling you, man, it's we had a place called Norms that people thought was only for older people. I loved a good chicken fried steak.
mm.
They made hamburgers, pancakes. I love a good greasy spoon. Speaking of pizza, I wanted to try it with that sauce.
Oh,
I think I'm talking so much about pizza today because I asked myself, when's the last time you had a French bread? And I actually really liked it. Because the older I get, I have to be picky about certain things. So
hmm.
I'm constantly testing the waters
Understandable.
to see if my body can take it or not.
Are you cutting them in half?
Hmm.
Okay. Sorry. Trying to be your commentator play by play. Now he's taking the leopard print.
Now he's taking the leopard print and he's cutting it in half.
There you go. The golf commentator. I like that. Keep going.
And he's doing it without his glasses. So let's hope this is actually in the middle.
Mm.
And that was an even cut.
And on one stroke, he did it, y'all. One stroke.
Yes, heavy cream and vodka added to tomato sauce. So delicious. I've never had that combo before.
Right. You guys have convinced me. But Terry, if you have a recipe or Ed, you can find my email inside my on my channel on any video. Send it to me, please and thank you. Please.
I'm always looking for new stuff. I'm always.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. How can I be so old and not hear about it? Like years on me.
Yeah, but as somebody you're gonna go to a different town and you're gonna be like, oh, I never heard of this. I never heard of this.
That's true.
Do you know how disappointed I was when I found out how different the Hardee's and Carl's Jr. menu was?
Mm.
On the East Coast, they don't play with it when it comes to biscuits and or gravy.
Hey, that's what I made for dinner tonight.
Oh,
I made homemade biscuits and homemade gravy. It's
oh,
great. It was so delicious, and I put some scrambled eggs on top because I need more
oh.
protein.
I would
Mm.
drink the gravy if it wouldn't end me in a week.
My kid said it was the best gravy I've ever made. I was like, "What? Can't believe it." So I did something right. I don't know.
That's an amazing compliment.
From that, yes, absolutely. I was like, I will make it again for you in about 2 months.
Did he slice to his left? He did slice to his left.
Oh, yes. He slices to the left. He
I'm
holds
um I'm weirdly ambidextrous.
We need to find somebody with that golf voice that can commentate for you.
So now Mr. Sewing is finally getting off his duff and cutting his triangles. He's been sitting here for an hour and 45 minutes waffling and talking about waffles. He's wearing his old Kings jersey.
You're doing really well. You have the voice for it. You need to apply for that job too.
I hung out with my grandfather a lot as a child. He was obsessed with golf. And so
Mm,
golf announcers just do this and they just don't add too many inflections in their voice. A bomb could go off in front of them and they wouldn't even react because they're just
exactly. Thanks, Terry. Thank you. I forget you guys can just post it on here. Oh, me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You know what? In a weird way, quilting is weirdly zen for me too,
Hmm.
because I'm doing the same thing over and over or making blocks. Since you guys are so obsessed with being thorough, I feel
Watch it.
sorry for you because I'm the most non-specific human on earth.
Oh, you're doing great. I like how you're going one at a time too, just to be for precision.
I always, whenever I line them up together, I always end up cutting one off.
Yeah.
Like I can never line them back up as I got them together. Don't be messing with the with perfection over here, twin. Twinny McTwin, twin from the Twin Planets. Batting first for the Minnesota Twins.
Interesting. It's a lot of twins. Hmm.
I'm trying to make the twin counter explode.
Oh, okay. Well, you're doing a wonderful job. I will get a clicker someday.
I'm gonna get you a baseball clicker.
Okay.
I
I'll send you my address.
love Chef John. Quilting is very zen-like.
He probably doesn't even know they exist, Ollie.
I'm glad he hasn't gone to the power rotary cutter. I do know they exist. I do. Are you kidding me? I look up equipment all the time
Oh,
because of my proximity to my parents. I grew up near
Terry.
catalogs, endless catalogs. I'm constantly looking up equipment.
Terry's right. You probably have one in there. And if you don't, I am super surprised. Between this and your storage unit, guarantee you have one.
You know, it's been so long. I'm scared to go to my storage unit. I think I have a black Singer like with the Sphinx on it in there.
Mm.
That's how how long it's been since I've been in my storage unit.
Hmm.
That the Pyramid of Giza is in my storage unit. That's how long it's been. You know what? I always laugh. Like when you saw my dedication the day I was like, oh, all it is felt. I had my easel ready. I built my wall so fast.
Yes, you did.
The Great Wall of
Where is your Great Wall of Blocks?
Well, I made the jacket, so I have to move the dress form because now
Oh,
I have a ton of space. Now I have a
I
ton of
really should the
space.
jacket anyway right now. It's beautiful.
I didn't want to I had to finish one project before I started another because my ADD sewing does get out of control sometimes.
Don't we all have a little touch of the ADD? I know I do.
Oh, whoops, wrong.
I can't tell you how many projects I have going on right now. It's embarrassing.
That's what I'm saying. And so I have to tell myself, you have to finish your projects, dude. Because I have so many. And like making blocks to me is relaxing. So I do it at the end of the night.
Yeah. I get it. And that's what I do here too. I mean, I go in my sewing room or my studio like late at night after everyone, and that's when I start sewing. So we kind of do the same thing.
And it's easier because everybody's like in bed or getting to bed or
Yeah. No one's
everybody's
bothering you. Oh,
everyone's
yeah.
managed.
I put a sign outside my door now. Please do not bother me. Or I'll say making a video or something so they don't keep walking in. Oh,
I have
they
an
usually
on
make
air
me.
sign that my son knows to at least not come walking in here like a bull in a china shop.
I mean, you've heard my kids. But no, I made a video today and I've already posted it for tomorrow. But yeah, it's a pinwheel block. Did you want to see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you're making big. So
That's
there it is.
awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. But it's from the Civil War series.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
I actually am going to get all the blocks out and count them to see how many more I have left to do. Because I kind of just want to get on a roll and just get them done. I'm not saying I'm over this quilt, because I'm really not. But it's hard when things drag out for months.
Are you kidding me? Today, I retired a certain project just because I got tired of looking at it.
Oh.
Because I haven't finished it. I was like, I'm not going to finish you. Let's get real.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I'll come back and finish it, but I'm just not big on lying to myself. And if I have that thing where if I hadn't done it now, then I know I'm not going to do it,
No, I understand that. Like I have all those tops just sitting in my closet. Like I have no ambition to quilt them. Zero sojo of quilting. I'd rather piece all day long. I need to find that partner that just wants to quilt for me. That'd be beautiful.
You say partner, but you'd have to pay somebody.
No, no. See, they just.
I think about that all the time.
I don't want to pay anybody. It's so expensive.
You can pay me in
What
biscuits
would
and
be
gravy,
my
but I don't like
return?
doing grunt work like that. Yeah, you'd have to find somebody.
Oh, I just have to teach somebody how to do it. Oh, thanks, Ollie. Yeah, those are really nice fabric choices that came with the monthly block subscription. Yeah, I like it.
Gotta stand up for this. We'll go in
Oh,
this direction. So that goes like this. Sometimes instead of a chart, I lay things down flat. Instead of the wall.
mm-hmm. I do too. Like you'll see it
Because
on my videos. I put it on my little wool mat and I lay everything flat on my desk.
I don't know, it's not, I don't know if it makes it easier, but it's a good visual to
Mm-hmm.
have. All right. Just had to make sure my pinwheel was going in the right direction. Oh no, it's not already. See?
No,
See?
no, you're doing good. Keep turning it. One more time. There you go.
Coach, I wouldn't have made it here without you. The crowd literally just cheered for you right now.
with a little golf clap.
You're on the side like you. Look at that.
I'm like, move it, keep rotating. Oh, that's good.
I don't know why I've had this stupid cheetah and blueprint in my vision. So we're just doing it. We're diving in.
I
We're
like
diving
it. I like it.
in. I love how everybody gave me permission to completely just stop my no buy. They're like, we get it, William. We see that you have dedication. We see, but like,
It's proved to us.
no, everybody
62
knows what
days.
I'm going through. They know what I'm going through. Like, it's one of those things where you can never have enough fabric. I'm sitting. See what the problem is? If I buy more fabric, then I'm continuing on the path. Well, it's not like I'm
Mhm.
not sewing,
True. But you have a plan for this tweed. And it's tweed that you're looking for. That's what you're itching for, is the tweed.
Oh, I miss chunky tweed. I miss just saying chunky tweed. I miss
Look at this chunky tweed.
chunky tweed, and I had such adventures.
Mm,
Are you kidding me?
yes.
That's my band name, William and the Chunky Tweeds. Oh,
I feel like I should get my pinwheel block out that I made already and go, look.
thank you, thank you.
Oh, jazz hands. Oh, yes. Oh, Trey. Amazing.
I've been thinking about this combo for a while. Well, it's because I've been staring at them because they're literally right here.
Mm-hmm. See, Terry, you got to trust the process. Jason Yenter. I have Jason Yenter fabric. I have like in the beginning, or no, Prism 2. Prism 2. That's what I have. That's so pretty.
Fussy cutting chunky tweed. Fussy cut sounds like you got a bad haircut or something.
You know, there
Oh
should be
no,
a
man!
t-shirt for that on there.
I got a
Fussy
fussy
cutting
cut.
chunky tweed. Fussy cut in the chunky tweed band. Oh my word.
Jug band all the way. That's a jug band. Fussy cut and the chunky tweeds. Banjos and jugs.
Yes.
It's called
Oh,
Colorful by Jason Yenter.
yeah.
And I only know how to say his name correctly because you guys have said it a bunch. The band name has to be spelled chunky tweeds, though. To be this does drive me crazy, though. How they do spell stuff differently. Promethean sewing machines. You just had refurbished a fiddle bass. I haven't watched Promethean in so long.
Oh.
There was this one guy. His name was I can't remember. I need to find him. But he I know he didn't speak English because all of his videos were just music and him, but he would refurbish European sewing machines from beginning. And I mean, they were rusted out.
Wow.
And he'd bring them back to life. I need to find that guy. I miss him. He used to comment on all my stuff. I hope he's doing well. Isn't there other people like that? They disappear and you're like, oh man, I hope they're doing well.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden they just drop off the planet.
Because I do this a lot, and then and someone disappears. You're like, oh, what happened to so and so?
True.
Because they become a part of your life because you hang out with them all the time.
So your cheat box, you have box 2, right? Is that the box that we got you?
Yeah.
Okay. So my question, so which is amazing that you're using your 6.5-inch ruler. Is that what you have? But just remember, there's actually measurements on the back of that card. So if you're going to make some more other blocks that are more detailed, you're going to have to use those measurements.
That's what happened with This block is bigger than everything else because I didn't measure.
And that's fine because we can no, because we can twist sashing and stuff. We can play Tetris with this.
You can put this in the middle. I was thinking, and then put everything else around it.
Oh, like a round robin. There's actually a name for that.
It's just a little bit bigger because I was not paying attention to the math.
I'll make you some flying geese.
Yes, William, I know who you're talking about. There's so many YouTubers that like people that I started out watching I don't watch anymore, or just they kind of fade away.
Yeah.
Because there's so much sewing content on YouTube, it's not even funny. And I'm not saying it's impossible to watch it all, but it's almost impossible.
Mm-hmm. So the block that I have to make this week for my sewing group, it has your pinwheel inside of it. You want to see it?
Yeah.
I have a cheater block too.
Ooh.
This week.
And you know what's really funny? I was looking at those today and I was like, but who's to say how big a quilt is?
No one.
Can I make just a freakishly huge quilt?
Why not? Yeah, I would. That's what you want. Like, how big are you looking at? Like California king size?
I don't know. Hey, Native, how's it going? Great to see you. Great to see you. Awesome. Welcome. I'm just sewing blocks.
Oh, thank you, Terry.
It's impossible to watch all the videos out there. There is so much content out there. Mm-hmm. And there, and there's people that I've been watching for 5 years. There's people that I've never unsubscribed to, but it's hard to watch everyone's videos.
Yeah, I try to watch my core people. That's what I call it. And then we go from there.
But then there's like I'll get a recommendation from you or Mona or someone, and there's people that I'm like, oh, this is cool. Mm-hmm. Or like I would have never found Cheeky without Mona, or like,
yeah,
just certain people.
Yeah, Cheeky's really nice. I really enjoy her.
So it just make it if you're gonna use it. Well, using is relative. I have a bunch of jackets I've made over time. I don't know that I like. I need to do that. I needed to see how long I can go without wearing the same outfit.
Ooh, that's a challenge.
I could go a very long time. Like a very long time. You know what, though? It made me laugh so hard. My son came walking out of MMA and he was wearing this red sweatshirt. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's my red sweatshirt. But you know what? I own so much clothes. Like, good for him for having the initiative to be like, this guy does not wear this. Nope. Almost bored it.
Because all he has to do is say, Dad, when's the last time you wore it?
Well, he goes in the middle bedroom and he goes fishing in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's in high school and he loves my color scheme. Really, it's because I wear a lot of black and white. Laura Lynn almost made a quilt big enough to cover her shop during her Saturday live. Thank you. That's all I need. I need something humongo.
That's amazing.
I was thinking about making a giant pinwheel. $3 a.m. thoughts. These are literally 3 a.m. thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, it could work. Do you know, this is what I see from you eventually. You're going to make a quilt and then you're going to put patches on your quilt. Or you're going to make something with like quilt blocks with patches. Like you could totally make a pinwheel block, a mega pinwheel block, and put patches on it. That could just be your base for whatever you're making. You know, I know.
I'm absorbing. I'm absorbing, accepting. You had me at hello.
I did have you. I see that. I see that.
I always say just make a car cover, use up the fabrics. I should make a truck cover. Man, those
Oh,
Ford groups, those Ford people would love me. I have a 1988 Ford F-150. I should just take all my oopsies and sew them together.
oh, one block at a time.
That's not a bad idea, actually. That would be one mixed, matched car cover, though. Have you seen the decals available from Australia? Quite good copies of the Floral Singer machine. That one is nice and I need to dig out that machine I have in my storage unit. I'm just scared to go in there. Giant pinwheels made of small pinwheels. Oh my god, I'm getting dizzy. What were
Oh,
those things called at the
love that.
mall? Those things that you used to stare at the mall and they would morph into different pictures? Do you remember that?
No.
I grew up a mall rat. They used to have those in the frame stores. They'd have those weird pictures that would morph into the different pictures. Not once did I ever see the picture.
The magic eye picture?
They would move as you're looking at it.
Oh, no. Then I don't know what
But
you're talking about.
everything was stationary, but because of the way it was painted or whatever, it looked like it was moving.
Oh,
But I never saw the pattern.
mm,
And Neil deGrasse Tyson calls that a brain lapse. He's like, if you never saw the pattern, then don't feel bad.
no. I don't remember that at all.
I was a hardcore mall rat as a kid.
And I definitely wasn't. I spent my times outside, but that's really about it.
Terry remembers. See, Terry remembers
There
those
you go, Terry.
brain lapse
Pick up the
pictures.
ball.
I never once saw a picture, and all my friends would be like, "Hey, man, did you see that?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, yeah." Not once did I ever see that. Not once.
I would have been like, what was it then? I would have been that friend going, mm-hmm.
There was not one time did I ever see those things.
No.
I never could see the pictures. I blame it on my astigmatism. I have astigmatism as well, Katie. Maybe that's what it is. There was a glorious mall by my house, so I have fond memories.
Why is it lately, every time that you play with blocks, I was like, I have to get my fabric out.
Oh, we're just getting blocky.
I wear blocky.
We are just getting blocky. That's all. And
Yeah.
I'm a rookie. I'm new to the sport.
I know. I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm like watching you do your thing. All right, what have you done? You've made your Oh, okay. You're at this point. All right, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
I'm about to cut this piece in a minute though, because it's a bit uneven.
Yeah. So when you you can totally nest these seams. Make sure that you're like ironing in the same direction on both of them. Like if you're ironing towards the cheetah print, iron towards the cheetah print on both of them. It's going to help you nest your seams. Then you have one more trick.
Oh, come on. What was that, dude? That was a giant ball of thread. We're going to cut that out and start over. I don't even know what you were, man.
They wanted to come out and play.
And this particular machine has literal guides on it. So I need to pull out the this thing. It has measurements on the machine and everything. This
Oh,
is truly a quilting machine. I need to get off my duff and use it properly. If only we could go back in time. Absolutely. You have to relax enough to see it.
see, that doesn't work for me either.
We had a whole book of them, and it made me so annoyed. Just the pinwheel thing should have sort of a fractal event. Off to get my crayons out.
That's funny.
All right, we iron this. I don't know. Actually, I might just sew them together instead of cutting. Let's do it, man. Let's just do it. I see you getting tense over there,
Yeah,
Coach.
I know it because I'm watching because there's a certain thing that I don't want you to cut off that middle point. I want you to get it like perfect. It's so difficult for me. I really just wish I was there and go right there, just right there. You have to.
I'm gonna do this because Coach is having a hearty over there. We're gonna need some aspirin and a defibrillator for you.
Okay. It's funny.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Terry. Thank you so much.
Good night, Terry. I saw that your email. I saw your email. I will get back to you tomorrow. I promise. I saw it right before we came on here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just hanging out, getting blocky tonight.
Yes, I love blockiness. It's amazing. Oh, Ollie says this is as close as I can get to the screen, Ollie. Oh, it's not funny.
Okay. How about here? How about right here? Just right here. We're just gonna sew it. We're just gonna sew her.
Yeah, I'll just keep going. I am helping you. I can do that too. Just keep going. Just make sure you don't cut the point off. I was going to give you a tip, but never mind. Never mind.
I can't drive 55.
No, you can't.
I can't drive 55. Oh, this is going to be way off. I can't drive 55. Oh, that's better than I thought it would be. Oh, look at that pinwheel. Now I'm going to cut it. Oh, come on. Well, every time I call myself a quilter, someone corrects me. So we're getting blocky. We're getting blocky.
No, that's you. Look at that. You did an amazing job.
Thank you. I feel like a fourth grade student. I feel like you're fourth grade.
You need to make yourself big. You got to make yourself big.
No, because you're going to tear my seams apart.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I can't drive 55.
No, it's really good. Good job.
I'm going to continue ironing it. Rut-row.
Oh, why would I tear your seams apart? That's ugliness.
I'm going to be up all night making blocks. But this is the first one.
Yeah.
It's the assembly line I got to get used to. And now I see why people just sit there and cut out shapes.
See, like I'll go and I'll cut out like all the blocks that I want to put together, and I'll put them in separate little piles,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll make them.
That's not a bad idea at all. Because I cut out each individual block as I use it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a good idea too. So that, in case you're like, oh no, which block does this, which square does this go to? Because I've done that.
It does cut down the confusion majorly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
But yay. Look at the people are proud.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Never mind the tip. Cut the edge right off. So I shouldn't cut it until I'm done, or what Ollie would
No,
be.
don't cut it, and don't cut it until you're finished with all the other ones. And then you can figure out, because let's say that that's a half inch off, then all you have to do is just trim a half inch off the whole, like a quarter inch all the way around, or something like that. Like there's a way.
Thank you, Laura. I'm taking notes. I'm a rookie. This is my rookie season. Everyone's gonna look back and they're gonna be like, "I remember." Because
I just can't wait
now,
to say, I remember William when. Like when he's not talking to us anymore, because he's
when
like
you
being
see
off Hollywood somewhere. Just
when I start wearing my glasses all the time and doing this and not looking at people while I'm talking to them, that's
yeah,
Hollywood. That is
okay.
super Hollywood.
Yeah. Now you're gonna be that person someday. I'm like, William, you're like, who are you?
I would never be that cruel. I'd say, "Do I know you?"
Oh, sorry. It's Twinnie McTwin.
What do you mean you're gonna be coach of the year?
Is there
You know what's funny? You always ask for a pay increase. Sure, give yourself add 6 zeros. Add 19 zeros to it.
but is there a whole number before that? That's not a zero. That's the question. That's the question that people want to know.
We
Is it a 1? Is it a 9?
well, you can pay me in biscuits and gravy.
Okay. Easy.
I'm a sucker for both. Okay, so I actually am going to put all these together and make a quilt. But there is one in particular I'm going to use as a back patch, and another one. But I might cannibalize one vest for my Vegas jacket.
Oh, you're making a Vegas jacket?
Well, I have my so-called life patches,
Okay.
but like the House of Sewing is just floating around, so that can go on that jacket. But the original my so-called life is on a vest that I don't fit in anymore.
Okay.
Not in any way can I even close the front. And I don't even necessarily wear that style. I just like the design on the back. I don't even necessarily wear that particular vest anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's because I graduated out of it.
No worries.
And I have so many questions. Can I just make like a t-shirt quilt combined with the stuff I have now? Can I just put a t-shirt in the middle and just
As
put
long as
borders?
as long as you put a backing on it, like some Pellon product, just so to make it a little bit stiffer, like the cotton, and it won't stretch.
I have a ton of that 808 backing.
Okay.
I already have like 4 or 5 quilts I want to make then.
So
in my mind, because I have a bunch of t-shirts that I want to remember forever.
yeah.
My Willie Nelson t-shirt, I want to cut that up. And the front and the back are awesome because his guitar trigger is on the back.
Oh, Willie Nelson. I just hear stories about him.
Well, okay. Yes. But now for biscuit, absolutely.
Ah,
I'm easy when it comes to biscuits and gravy.
I have. So, is there a 1 in front of that? So it's a million? Like, Like $1 billion, I mean? Still looking for a number. Yes. Don't understand.
Well, it's kind of like when I get to 10,000 subs, I'm gonna give that cape to Tammy.
You said 15.
Oh, when I get to 50,000.
Yes, 15.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. I'll remember. Hmm. So there's a one in front of that. I'm just going to keep saying it.
Out of my hands, Jazz. Wash my hands clean with gravy.
Ollie, are you saying that you need me to make you gravy too? Hmm.
When I used to hang out with people in the UK, we'd always have this needless argument. Just come to America, have some biscuits and gravy, and you'll fall in love.
Yeah. So Ollie, I make everything by hand. Like I make the biscuits. I take frozen butter and I just crumble it all inside the.
Oh,
It's buttery. It's beautiful. Yeah.
quilting is an art. Same as Picasso, same as Art Deco, and some Salvador Dali. I actually have a few Salvador Dali books. I have a bunch of really old coffee table books, and I have a bunch of his work in giant book. That's why when I bought that quilting book, I was like, "Oh, I have a home for you. I have a home for you."
I keep looking at it. I was like, "Oh, what else can I make?"
Okay, let's make another block with the leftover pieces.
The same block, or are you going to make another?
No, I'm gonna make something different. My first quilt is gonna be just as eclectic as I am.
I appreciate that.
It's gonna be all over the place. And since I got vulnerable and showed you the one I tried 4 or 5 years ago,
I like that you
no,
finally showed it to me.
it
Like
was just big
it took
block.
you a while.
Because
I'm not
it's
even
just
gonna lie.
giant. Yeah, because I'm sitting here hanging out with you guys. I'm looking in your room and I'm like, I will never show that quilt to a soul. I will never show that. It's intimidating hanging out with people who, we're all at different levels,
Oh yeah.
That's why when
Could
people talk
I
about my
make that jacket behind you? Absolutely not. You would laugh at me. It would be the ugliest thing that you've ever seen in your
yeah, but
life.
that shirt you made was amazing, though.
Yeah, but it's too big right here. Like I got to figure out how to make it smaller.
V-neck it.
I can't with the pattern that I have on it.
That's why you gotta. Okay, we'll have the talk.
We'll talk about it later. It's been sitting on the hanger. Like I can't even look at it. I don't want to
Because
touch it.
as somebody who has hardcore neck issues, I do not like anything to be too droopy, too tight. I literally
No,
need a Goldilocks collar, a Goldilocks collar. So I get
I
it.
don't know what that is.
I'm weird about my collar. That's one of the reasons I started making my own clothes. That and they'll never make a hoodie for anyone with my head size. It's just this time is my favorite. I love those drippy clogs.
Mm. All right, you ready? I'm just gonna lift this up. Are you ready? I don't have it sewn together, but that's what I'm gonna make.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So I have it all sewn out, or cut out. See, that's what I have to do, and then I have to put it flat, and then I can make it.
That's
Yes.
the thing. I like it. I like it flat. I'm
Yeah.
weird.
You're
Oh,
not weird. You're just like every other person in the world.
should I make another leaky dish? Do you know what's so funny? I couldn't even replicate that without looking at it because now I'm trying. Back then, I was just like, let's just put these together.
Hold on. I have box 2. Wait for it. You said you needed. Oh, here's box 2. I'm gonna see what kind of triangles they have in here.
Not too many.
I really think that you need to make a flying geese. That's just me, though.
Another? This one was a flying failure because of the dark
Oh, yeah,
colors.
you did use the flying geese. Yes. Okay.
But the tip isn't tipping.
No,
I started a
you did.
little.
You cut it off, but that's okay.
Well, you live and you learn.
Yes, exactly.
That was quite literally the second block I ever made,
I
or
you.
third. It was somewhere on the list.
I mean, I've shown you my first quilts. Actually, you've seen my second quilt, and my second quilt was pretty much okay. Um. Hmm.
I'm
Oh,
trying to remember how to make a flying geese, which still to this day sounds like a wrestling move.
it could be. You can
It was,
make a flying geese, and okay, you can make a pinwheel, and then we can make a disappearing pinwheel. You want to do that?
I'm going cheetah geese right now.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
going to the fourth box. You're on box 4. Just giving
No,
you
there is no box for. I'm so sorry,
giving you a hard time.
but no, you're not. But so a disappearing pinwheel is that you make a pinwheel and then you cut it in. Then you look at it and go, okay, if it's a 12-inch across or 12 and a half inches, you cut it into thirds,
Mm-hmm.
or you could go like 2 inches from the center and cut 2 inches from the center on all four sides, and then you just rotate certain blocks, and it just the pinwheel disappears, and then you sew it all back up together in a 9 patch. Does that make sense? Did I leave?
You
Did I
were
lose you?
you were. Oh, you heard that Boeing 747 fly over my head while you were talking,
I
huh?
did. I think I did. I'll make a video. I'll make a video for you.
Perfect. Perfect. Wow. I still don't know what to do with these tiny ones. I'm gonna do something crazy. But I'm thinking about making what's
Make a
it
nine
called when they're all different blocks?
Just you mean like a 9 patch, or it's just squares in 3x3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 9 patch. But you probably need a 16 patch if you're making it as large as the ones that you have.
I could cut it down to size because I could easily just cut these in half.
Yeah.
Because I have been examining the cheater box that I have, and I am going to start experimenting with different things. But a lot of it is me just feeling comfortable doing it in the first place.
Yeah. I understand. It'll come to you.
This is way more. This is relaxing to me though, because sometimes clothes does stress me out. But it's because you're constantly out thinking either a mistake or you're like 2 steps ahead, so it gets frustrating sometimes.
Mhm.
I still think you should make clothes.
Me?
Yes,
Oh,
you say it like there's somebody else here.
there is somebody else here. It's called the people. You
No,
got Laura and Katie and Ollie. Oh, I just get nervous about stuff like that. You know that.
even tonight, I'm going to be cutting out a secret project because I found more fabric.
Yes. Am I going to be able to know the secret project, or are you going to keep it a secret from me too?
Well, you'll know on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. So it's a secret project from me too. Got it.
Well, I'm so blabby, I'll tell you anyway. I love how you're instantly like, I want to know.
I
Tell me.
do. I'm so nosy. You haven't figured that out yet. Oh. Oh, I see.
perfect. Do you know what's so funny? I'm telling you, if you had told me like 3 years ago that I would be quilting, I would have been like, "You're a liar." Here we are. Who
Here
knows?
you
I
are.
might be knitting in 5 years.
Ooh.
Whatever Olympics it was, watching the UK team, it made me want to knit. But then when I found out the nitty gritty, it made me not want to knit.
Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to get one of those like things to make a hat where you just put it on, and then you just turn it with like a little knob and it makes your hat for you.
You have no
That's cheating.
idea. You have no idea how many times I've stopped myself from buying that. Your quilt sounds great.
Oh,
Absolutely. Look at my first quilt, and I'm going to where the wind takes me. That's what I'm doing right now, Dre. Absolutely. Like I'm
yeah.
just, I'm just floating by.
So when you build your studio, you're gonna need to have one. Thank
What's
you.
up? What's up?
The knitting thing, because it'll
I
get
want one
cold.
so bad. I've stopped myself. I actually want. I'm subscribed to a few knitters. I love the art. I love artsy people, people that create stuff out of nothing.
Because Lucy May's gonna need a hat.
We can make her one without knitting.
No, no, she needs one. She needs a knitted one. She says she likes pink.
Oh, you speak cow now. I'm gonna remember that.
Yes, please do.
You are the cow whisperer.
Oh my word. It was funny. Oh me.
I
Funny.
told you, like I know the dog whisperer. I know
Yeah,
where.
you did say that. But you know what? You almost passed level 1 of quilting.
I
You're almost ready.
completely forgot my screen. What's that?
Said you're almost ready for level 2 of quilting. I have a feeling you're getting there.
You feeling the great shift, the great quilting shift?
I am. It's like your basic blocks are doing really well. I can't say that for everyone that I've watched.
Oh, so you're not jumping me out of boot, huh? You're not
Yeah,
jumping me out of boot, huh?
yeah. You know what? We're gonna
Might
have to
make a
go.
soldier out of me yet, huh?
Yeah,
Might make a soldier out of you yet, Private Sewing.
I'm gonna have to go to
Oh,
a
we
quilt
can
store
make our
today.
movie Saving Private Sewing.
Shut up. That's funny. Aw, starring my so-called life.
My so-called life. In his first dramatic role that isn't life.
Oh, that's funny.
7-foot tall tower guard at Jackson State Prison used to shop at my local wool store. He knitted. Wow. You know what's so funny? You need something to do though. You're just sitting on a tower all day. I would be there with my embroidery hoop making slow stitching patches. I
Mhm.
totally feel his pain.
All
My
right,
first
turn
quilt
back
was
on
wool
this.
squares, and it's tied. Weighs a ton, but it kept me warm in the old farmhouse. I love that. You know, I this I actually made by it's not ties, but I used the yarn to tie everything together basically for that. That's
Mhm.
how I secured. That's how I secured that.
I like that.
Yeah. That's old.
I
That
know,
is
but I like the old
old.
school way of doing that.
Absolutely. I'm happy so far. Awesome. I love warm snuggler blankets. I've said this a million. I am like Princess in the Pea. Give me like 15 blankets.
Not only that, but just a weighted blanket. Yes. Okay. All right. I need to pull this back towards me. All right. Let's see if I can get this done.
Flying geese. Whenever I think of a flying geese, I think of actual geese because birds migrate over my area to head south for the winter.
Well, I mean, it's called the outside part of the flying geese. It's called the sky,
Oh, that's hilarious.
and geese fly in a triangle. Let's see here.
I still have it. That's awesome. I love warm snuggle blankets. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I have almost everything that I've made, I think. And everything other people have made. I have to know. My grandmother had an Alaskan king bed, and she would get what's it called? All her sheets and everything, all her blankets were special made at Sears. And the only reason I know this is because I've told the story. I made she had this giant blanket. I made a cape. I made a jacket. I made all kinds of things because it was just endless material.
It's
And
amazing.
I kept the label. It was like made by hand and Sears Roebuck's blah 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 because it
Wow.
was custom.
All right. Where are you? Where are my scissors? Oh, there you are. Okay.
I know where I am actually sewing on my stream. I know that's just so foreign to people.
I lost my little rotary cutter. It is somewhere in this building. I have no idea where. I bet. I'm mad because I can't find it. Every time I have to use this ugly other thing, I don't like it.
That's actually happened to me with a seam ripper. Somewhere in this house is a brand new seam ripper. I feel like I may have just left it in the bag and hucked it with the other bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't throw my bags away, so maybe it's still here, but it's not in this room. And I try not to go looking for it because I'm like, I'm a crazy person. I know I have it, I know I bought it, but it's nowhere in this house. And I try not to even bring it up. Because I would always use an X-Acto knife, or I have these they're like 4 to 5 inch blades that I would use for my seam seam rippers, but I needed a real seam ripper and I lost it already. I've given away dozens of quilts. Finally keeping some. Absolutely. You have to keep the stuff that you make. I'm gonna I hope YouTube is up for a long time, so when I finally do go crazy, I can watch myself.
You're like, who is this man making this quilt?
Like that guy looks familiar.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Who is this goofbag? Change the channel.
We're gonna go, Isaiah, who is this man?
Put it back on 1970s baseball. That I've been watching lately. It's really weird. And now the computer's like, oh, you like watching Blue Jays? So I know way more about the Toronto Blue Jays than I ever wanted to know. From 1976 until 1987, I know way more about the Toronto Blue Jays. And they have the actual dates on the games. So while I'm watching, I'm like, oh, wow. I wonder what people were doing on this day. It's crazy. I fall in these weird rabbit holes. It happened to me with hockey games.
Yeah.
I fell in love with watching old black and white hockey games on YouTube. It was, and those games are intense. Like 1950s, 60s, and 70s hockey is intense.
Really?
I was watching a Kings game between the Nordiques and the Kings from like 89 or 90, and it was running and gunning compared to how they play now. And it was intense. Like they were trying to kill each other on it was, the rules have definitely changed in hockey, and I forgot about that. Okay. So this one actually, all right, let's see if these geese fly.
They will. Just be careful.
Careful. I am the Launchpad McQuack of
Oh,
quilting.
I forget who I'm talking to.
We're gonna crash this plane, but we'll get there.
Well,
Beautiful. Hey, my geese are flying. They're separated. A little farther than I thought, but they're separated. You ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
You ready for my?
I'm not on pins and needles like the other one. I don't want to look like I'm just too too excited over this. I'm gonna be calm. Oh, look at that! Make yourself big.
But they're
No,
not touching though. They're not touching though.
they're not
My,
touching.
my last geese were flying together.
We're flying together. Now you have 2 sets of geese that are flying.
Well, let me do
It's the money shot. That's what I call it.
the.
Hold on, you're showing teeth. Does that mean that you need help? That was our.
Oh, but if I'm around people you've never seen, and I'm like, that's call the call all the authorities. If you see strange men in here, and I'm like, call all the authorities.
I got it. I got it.
Oh, oh. Need old fashioned curling when they had the floppy sound brooms. I watch curling. I watch curling. All that stuff comes up because, like, you'll watch one old school thing and something else. I'm subscribed to USA and Canada curling, and let me tell you, USA, Canada takes their curling serious. You guys are playing old videos. Canada's going live, showing their practices. They're having tournaments with each other. I'm watching. I am watching. Yes, the money shot. I'm so shocked that my geese are flying. I need to iron those more.
That's what I call it. The money shot. People click on it because they see you smiling. You're like, hey, I wonder what they're smiling about.
Shaquille O'Neal, he used to call that like the $10 million smile.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, what happens if you get paid $100 million? He'd show his teeth, You pay me $100 million, I'll show you my teeth. At some point, I do need to build the quilt though, because I'm gonna have 900 blocks.
Well, you just have to wait until you get a decent amount. And then we're going to have to put it up on your design wall.
I have a set of old bristle brush curling sweeps. Oh heck yes, they do. I'm subscribing. If it comes up, I watch it. Especially I can tell when they're on the West Coast. Well, Vancouver-ish area. Is there any crazy sports that you watch? Twin, do you watch like Japanese motocross? Do you watch like
I watch F1. Does that
F1's
count as
fun.
crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever seen a helmet cam from F1?
Yeah,
The
plenty of them.
the reflexes that you have to have in order to drive one of those cars is insane.
Um, but other than that, I like watching the Olympics and all of those different sports that
Yes.
you normally wouldn't see on TV.
I'm obsessed with the Olympics.
Hmm.
And it's a weird bias though. I like it when I like watching it live.
Yes. Yeah, I prefer that. It's either that or I'm
Depending on
watching.
like how far away it is, I always end up watching like yesterday's stuff. Because
Hmm.
I'm the second last time zone on Earth. But I won't have to worry about it when the Olympics come to LA.
Well, true.
They're cleaning every pool. They're like they're painting the grass here. They're doing dry runs already for the Olympics. The last time it was here was like 82 or 84. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Alexa, what year did Los Angeles have the Olympics?
The 2028 Summer Olympics are scheduled to start in Los
We know
Angeles,
that.
California on Friday, July 14th, 2028, and end on Saturday, July 29th,
Alexa,
2028.
thank you.
You're very, very, also very welcome.
I love how she does that to you.
And it's not even turned up all the way, so that's a low symphony. Do you know the first time that happened? I jumped. The other side of the river is Windsor, so I grew up with the CBC channel. I'm still mad. I need to get a new VPN. I didn't realize how much Canadian television I watched until I got cut off. Do you know what it is? I love discovering this happened to me with Australian television. With British television, I've watched pretty much my whole life, but I love discovering other people's television. Then I'll watch their 80s. Like it's funny watching TV from the 80s in the UK. Everyone has a mullet. Alexa makes me jump. And there used to be a commercial where somebody would say, A word, play Who Let the Dogs Out. I'm not kidding you. I was in my house by myself. The A word went off. I ran around my house. I was like, if anyone's here, I'm armed. I had like a hockey stick and a meat cleaver in my
That is hilarious. Because it was on a commercial?
Yeah, it was on like a Google commercial where they were, showing how easy it was to play music on your A word. But
Oh,
like every time that commercial would come on, it would play the song. And so the commercial would stop and the song would keep playing.
keep going. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm already jumpy when I'm alone. That one definitely made me jump. I've gotten used to it though. Like I
You've
always say, like 20, 30 years ago, we were like, no, man, I can't say this on the phone. And now I'm like phone tap. I can't remember what were we talking about last night, but there was something we were talking about that came up in my videos last night. I should have texted you. I completely forgot about that. It was kind of freaky. But the
something
phone's
in
always
videos?
it was something that we were talking about, and it was
Oh,
literally a rebuttal video of what I was talking about. I can't remember now, it kind of
oh, we talked about this yesterday.
but it happened again, and I can't
No
remember
way.
but it was freaky because it was like a literal rebuttal to what I was saying.
Wow. I don't remember. I don't remember what you're talking about.
I wish my A word would beam me. I would like beam me to the beach in Brazil.
And buy my plane tickets and everything. Thank you so much.
Well, if you were beaming, you wouldn't need any tickets. At least Fast Life doesn't have the annoying advertisements like Facebook. You know, YouTube has advertisements. I don't have an ad blocker. Sometimes I will click on a 45-second video and it gives me 2 minutes of ads. It's a pet peeve.
Yeah, those are so annoying.
It drives me crazy. Actually, because or I just want to watch, it's always like a news clip or like I watch just a lot of strange stuff. I'm into a ton of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but like the other day I wanted to watch a surfing clip that literally was 35 seconds and they made me watch a bunch of ads that were longer than and by the time the ads are over, I don't even want to watch the video anymore.
No, because it takes forever to get through them. Oh, I know.
So then I'm like, I'm already over the video. But I watched it because I felt like I've had to fight to get there. I keep getting advertisements for schizophrenia studies. I do too. Don't feel bad. I get that and other stuff too. It's definitely based on what you click on. And I watch a lot of like doctors, a lot of psychologists on YouTube. Be a paid participant. Ha 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 ha. I don't, you know, I'm one day, I'm gonna see if I even qualify for all these things they're advertising for me. Because I doubt I even qualify. Do you get any of the do you have an ad blocker?
No, I do not have an ad blocker, but I get a lot of things for like St. Jude Hospital constantly,
Same.
and like a lot of cancer researchers. But it's just I had to Google stuff because I don't want to talk about it. But yeah,
I
same.
just oh sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just recently started getting sewing ads. I used to get nothing. I used to get this one sewing ad for everything. And I just started getting sewing ads again. Well, free money, why not? I don't think I've ever qualified for a study though. That's my thing. Like maybe one day. Let them look stupid. See what happens though is they say very non-specific things on the commercial, and then you call and they have a laundry list of questions for you. Are you this? Do you can you spell this? Do you even know what this means? And one day I'm gonna call because they make it seem so easy. I'm trying to think. I get advertisements for all kinds of crazy stuff, all kinds of drugs I've never heard of.
Well, I mean, you do talk a little bit about with all your asthma or like lung stuff. So
I
maybe
do.
that has to do with that.
And I did get that one weird claymation commercial over and over about with some punk rock guy about asthma. So I know that was in direct correlation to me constantly talking about it. I feel accomplished. Oh, we're going on 3 hours. I feel really accomplished.
I'm trying to finish this one. Oh, then
Okay,
I'm
keep
done.
going. Keep going. No, we came, we saw, we flow, we flow. We were flying like geese.
Did you say we went around Jupiter already?
I'm waiting for you to finish.
Oh.
That's when I say we're going around Jupiter, that's my Chick Hearn line. Like the jello's jiggling. I'm getting ready to sign off.
All right. Oh, I like it. My center's not good, but it's okay. I'll have to rework it. You want to see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. See, I am an absolute rookie.
No, you're not.
Welcome to the major leagues, kid. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's awesome.
So yeah, my reproduction fabric. So I'll be posting this later.
Is that a Civil War block?
It is.
Crazy.
It's part of the Civil War fabric from Pam Buddha. It's called Maple House fabric line. My mom gave it to me for my birthday.
Tonight's stream was actually so centric. Usually it's 3 hours of me waffling, and we were actually sewing all evening.
Yes, you were sewing a lot during the evening. Absolutely.
Alibaba says nice. Ed says it
Thank
looks
you, Molly.
awesome. Absolutely, it does look amazing.
Thanks. That's so kind.
So we've gone around Jupiter twice this evening.
Oh, yeah. I
We
was doing the backstroke.
I didn't even notice because we were having a block party.
Yes.
I'll be back at it on Wednesday having a block party. I'll bring the
Oh, I'm
potato
sorry. I
salad.
didn't mean to hide somebody's comment. Oh, Dre, I didn't mean to hide your comment.
Jess did not mean to time you out. It happens all the time.
I didn't time him out. I just hit him. I just hit. Oh,
How do you unhide them?
I don't know. What did I do?
It's okay, Dre. If you're
Sorry,
still
Dre.
there,
I love you. You're great. You're amazing.
I'll make sure that it'll be a reflection in her paycheck.
He's gonna unwrench me.
Do you know that's one of the reasons I keep my phone away from me is because do you know how many times I almost time people out all the time? Like
Yeah, well, it was underneath my machine, and I was pulling it out, and yeah, that's when Dre went black. Yeah. Sorry, Dre. Mucho love. Oh, hold on. We gotta do the Care Bear. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? Oh, I don't know. It's not doing it anymore. What did you do?
you might have timed it out.
Right.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, yes, we even had the food portion tonight. Oh, it was great. Spaghetti sauce. We had.
It says Jay was unhidden by you.
Oh, okay. I unhid it too. Oh, whatever I did.
We did have the food portions this evening.
Sausage and gravy biscuits.
I am craving like 15 different things right now.
You were talking about fish. I mean, Lent starting apparently.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna go crazy with fish tonight. That's right. Let me go get my Gordon's Fisherman cap and coat.
Oh, maybe my react. Oh, hold on. Maybe they'll come up now. There you go. There you go, Ollie. I love you too, Ollie. Oh.
So we will be back at it on Wednesday. Hopefully, Twin doesn't time out Dre again.
Yes, and Tammy and Shalom will be back. I miss them.
I totally agree with you on this one, Ed. Like, I try to click past them or I turn the volume down. But seriously, thank you so much for hanging out. There's been quite a few people that have joined the House of Sewing, and I thank everybody. I'm just here having a good time sewing, enjoying everybody's company, and we're just enjoying life.
Yeah.
What's that?
Gotta have fun. If you're not having fun, you can do it.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Every time I hear you say that, I'm like, it's true though. Just here for fun, man. Just here for fun.
Can you imagine? We're gonna be like 65 years old and doing this, but we're still having fun.
Yeah, but they're gonna call it old people tube by then. Like they'll have moved it to something. Like people like us will never let it die. Is what
we're gonna have bifocals, magnifying glasses.
This is my 25th anniversary on YouTube. I'm ready. I am ready.
We're gonna make a cape today. I know it made
I'll go full. I need a cover for my cane. I'm gonna put patches on the side of my wheelchair.
I can't breathe. You're gonna have one of those motorized carts.
Sad thing is, I already own two.
And you can put patches and everything on it.
Flames first. Flames first. Because that's what got me there. Was smoking.
Oh my word. This is great. Oh, I'm glad that people know that we're sane. They really do know that we're sane.
So apparently we'll be here forever. See you on Wednesday. But seriously, like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself. And Dre, if you're still watching, I didn't do it, and I promise we will not time you out next week. Always be yourself, reinforce your seams, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Oh, whoops! Hold on. Let's see what this says. You should play something dark and ominous on that piano. I'm going. You know, I need to learn. I need to learn. I only know the duh 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 duh
You
duh
like
duh
the
duh
Adams Family song.
duh.
That's
Sydney,
dark.
you are absolutely. You are my favorite. You are absolutely my favorite. I'll be back at it on Wednesday. Seriously,
Yes.
thank you for hanging out. You guys, I absolutely love doing this, and it's because of you guys. So I'll see everybody on Wednesday. And like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself. This is totally not take two. And I will definitely, definitely see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.